Don't know if the quality is gonna be usable. I don't know if this is gonna work. Are we, even if it's lower quality, are we surviving? Are we surviving? I don't know if we're alive. I don't know if we're alive. I have a feeling we're not alive. I have a feeling we're not alive, but it's worth a try. You know, mostly, it's probably lower quality visually. Is it working though? Is it working though? It's almost hanging in there. Is it better? It's buffering, but how bad is it buffering? Is it like unusable buffering? Or is it doing okay? Where are we at? Where are we? I don't know what's going on. It's good for the moment. Okay. It was also good for the moment earlier. I'll take it while I have it though. Never mind. Did it just go down? Oh no. Do we have it or not? I have literally no idea. I have Okay. I want to get an idea of how delayed you guys are. When you hear this, can you type the number 4 in chat? Can you type the number 4 when you hear this? So I can have an idea how behind everyone is. Because if it's only a little bit, that's not so bad. But if it's really bad, then that might not be doable. Buffering. Oh no. No one's typing 4. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. I think we can work with that. Thank you for all the 4s, holy moly. I'm not gonna say hi to everyone and catch up today. I'll say hi as I can. But if I try to say hi to everyone, I'm worried that I am not going to be able to stream. It's gonna take the whole stream trying to catch up. So we're gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna go reshare the link everywhere now that it's alive. Hold on. I'm sorry for the visual quality. It's all I got, man. Next time, hold on. 1 second. Okay. Hold on. Let me share the link everywhere. Hold on. Okay. On Twitter. And then I gotta share it on Discord. And we'll just hang out at this one, and if it dies, dies. It's alive for now. Be careful. And made sure this place had Ethernet. It said high speed internet, and I think I mistook that for Ethernet when it was clearly not. Oof. That's okay, we're doing our best. Hold on, I'm just going to Discord to post the new link. If I can get into Discord. It's buffering quite a bit. Yeah. I can't even get on Discord right now. Like, it streams a tiny bit, and then it dies. A tiny bit. Oh my god, I literally can't even go on Discord to post a link. Can someone else post it for me? I can't do it. It's alive by comparison. Okay, anyway. Anyway, it seemed to run better with like a 10-second delay. I mean, it's running on and off. We might try a Twitter space or something instead if this just really isn't happening, but... Okay. I am not going to worry about the link, posting it on Discord. I can't get it to work. I can't even open Discord. If someone else is able to put it on Discord. Oh wait, I think I can get Discord open now. Or I'm forever on the login screen. Forever on the login screen. Okay, if someone can put it on Discord, I'm gonna comment on the first stream that Big died. I'm gonna put the link. Some people know to go here. Oh my god, we didn't even last 15 minutes. Amazing. Dream moved here for now. Okay. There we go. Alright. Hello, Lava. You're probably all behind. It is trying. It is trying its best. Yeah. Bleh. Bleh. You know, it's kind of fitting because I have had, you posted already, thank you. I have had such a Monday. Also, you can refresh if you're like really far behind. It might help you catch up. I don't know how much of my story is going to actually come across or not. But anyway, I'll tell you to start with how my Monday is going. I have to start with my Sunday. So on Sunday, I go to catch my flight, right? And when I go to catch my flight, I get on. Well, for starters, my flight is delayed by over an hour. And then I finally get to where I'm going. Well, I get on the plane to go to where I'm going. And the plane is like, "Ayo, this is your captain speaking. I want to tell you that it's going to be a smooth ride. But I can't, because I'd be lying. Prepare yourselves for a bumpy ride." And unfortunately, hello, McClendon Bidoof. Unfortunately, they weren't kidding. The entire flight was turbulence. I know. And I have a pretty severe fear of turbulence. So I was sitting there like digging my nails into my thighs, trying not to cry the whole flight. I just felt like an earthquake in the air for multiple hours. And I was like, this is how I die. This is legitimately how I die. I think we've been okay with the internet for a while because you guys are at least hearing what I'm kind of saying, so I think we're okay. It was. I didn't dig them in hard enough to bleed, just enough so that I didn't like hyperventilate or anything. Oh, that was the time. You know where's that? So yeah, it was a bumpy ride. The delay of the flight itself, the delay of the flight itself was like nothing compared to the turbulence. But to distract myself from the turbulence, I watched 2 more episodes of Pantheon, and it gets really messed up. This is some mild spoilers to people who want to watch it. I do really recommend it. I talked a bit about it last travel stream. So Pantheon is a show about uploaded intelligence. It's kind of imagining with the thought of like artificial intelligence being a digital intelligence. Like, what if when people die, we could upload their brains to the cloud so that we could have AIs that aren't artificial, but they're like actually people's brains that keep learning digitally and keep doing stuff on the internet. And so really Vtubers, yeah, because they're real brains. It's a really, really good sci-fi show that almost nobody knows about because it's really obscure, but it's amazing. And it started getting really messed up in the past few episodes. I think I saw 4 and 5 or 5 and 6. So yeah, the plot is really cool, really messed up, yeah. But I'll say C14. But yeah, why was it really messed up? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, because there was this plot line that started going on about planned obsolescence in human brains once they're uploaded, so that the people, they don't get too smart. Because if the artificial uploaded intelligence gets too smart, because they're immortal, they could try to overthrow humanity and no one would be able to stop them. So they had some sort of code in it that they thought was planned obsolescence, and they were starting to like break down and go psycho and get violent. And it was really interesting. But then it turned out that was actually not the case. It's just that the system wasn't perfected when they were uploaded to the cloud. So it was like flaws that weren't supposed to be there, not like on purpose, just accident. And the only person that has the code is like a CEO that's dead. But then it turns out he was reborn as a child. They just like so they had a child that was, it's a clone of him. But to make sure that nature versus nurture was the same, they had like a fake family produce the exact same uprising, like paid actors to be his family, and even his girlfriend. They're all fake, and the family was insane. Like the parents were pretending to be like super abusive. Like the dad was supposed to break the mom's arm, and he's like, I can't do it, I've grown too attached to you guys. So she's like, grow up, and she breaks it herself and then chases him out of the house and says he did it. And it's so dark. Because they're trying to make sure that the nature versus nurture is exactly the same, so the clone grows up to be the exact same as the actual guy that died, so that he can become the same person, so that they can then later upload his brain once they've perfected the system. He's also the one that invented the system. Praise the Lord, thank you for the raid! Hello! I'm gonna give you a regular shout out because I'm too scared. If I try to pull up the clips, I'm going to absolutely break my internet right now. But thank you so much for thinking of me. Hopefully this shout out works. But yeah, we seem to be mostly stable now, at least for the stream, even if the quality is a bit rough, so I hope you guys are able to hear me a lot better now. But anyway, the show is incredible, and every episode, I think it can't get even weirder, but it does. And if you like sci-fi, and you like not apocalypse necessarily, but like utopia gone wrong, the Fire Mage, thank you for the gifted memberships, I really appreciate it. It's an incredible show. It's called Pantheon. It's really hard to find. I think I can try showing you guys the trailer. It might be okay. It's really obscure. I don't think I'll get like dinged for it or anything. Hold on. Bum, 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 bum. It's just a matter of if I can get it to load, but Pantheon trailer. Let's see if I can get it to work. Season 1 trailer. It got cancelled though. Not a lot of people watched it, so it didn't ever get a season 2, unfortunately. Even though it very much deserved one. Give me a second. Dystopia, yeah, I forgot the word. good, and it's not telling me who got the gifted this time, for some reason, but whoever got the gifted memberships, thank you for enabling gifted memberships, and I hope you enjoy. Hold on. It's a really, really good show. Okay, I got it working. I just gotta make sure I can capture it now. Hold on. Ba ba bam. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Ooh, perfect. It's already set up. Well, perfect size for a YouTube video. Cyberpsychosis is one of the scariest kind of mental breakdown you've seen in animation. I don't know if I've seen it in animation. Unless that's what this is. I don't know the word for it. It's a really good show, and I need to share the love of it with more people, because no one knows it. It's only like 10 episodes or something. It might be really cool for like a member watch along. Here we go. I have desktop audio. I'm gonna turn it way up. I don't know if it's gonna be too loud or not. Let me know if it's too loud.
The true breakthrough will come not when we create an artificial intelligence that can think,
this
one that can feel.
I think Logarithms faked my dad's death and is holding him hostage.
Logarithms? The microchip company?
Such a good show!
I heard they're testing a program to upload human brains.
So this kind of gives a pretty good idea of how dark it is.
Why expand machine intelligence when we've got the best operating system right here?
This is dangerous.
A brain.
You don't want to play with it.
Yeah, the animation is really unique. I love it a lot. I don't watch a lot of like Western cartoons, but this one's amazing.
Show you something.
How can we be human without a body?
Plum, thank you for the raid. I would pull up one of your clips, but pulling up stuff is very scary right now. My internet's giving out sometimes.
Holy shit.
But thank you to everyone who came in, and thank you for joining.
Only uploads, but soon there will be others. A future where we are not alone.
I mean, it's really weird and messed up.
Or you or me. You don't understand about who these people are or what they're capable of.
I and the others like me cannot be trusted with this power.
There's going to be war, and you have to choose what side you're on.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so unique.
We were.
The way it's executed is really nice.
We are gods now.
Alright. That's it. This is show. It's called Pantheon. Hi, recommend. I do want to pull up one other video just while I have it working, briefly, because I wanted to show you guys this as well. And I'll pull up one of your clips next time, Plum, if I can remember. I'm so sorry. I'm using hotel Wi-Fi, and I've already had to put my stream down to 600 kilobytes a second, just to make it work, which is why the visuals are really low. So bear with me. I want to pull up Aka's song cover from earlier. She gave me permission to show you guys her Take the Journey cover. There we go. You can hear it for now, but you can see it in a sec. It's pretty! She uploaded a few hours ago. Thank you for the link to Plum's channel, Josh. I really appreciate it. I'm glad the stream seems stable now. I'm happy. Oh yeah, I'm banned from singing. Shit. And if you want to hear the rest of it, you are going to have to go to Aka's channel. Because I want you to support her upload of it, not support me playing it randomly. you gotta go and spam all the support at her if you enjoy it. Alright, Fongala, thank you for the 10 gifted! I'm sorry I don't have the alert for gifted going on right now. And I can't see who accepted, but thank you so much to those of you who accepted for enabling membership. I really appreciate it. Alright. Right, Aka's voice is so nice, and the song really suited her. I might try a ukulele version of the song too when I can. I don't know if I'll just post the instrumental though, or singing it. I might just post the instrumental. As I'm not allowed to sing right now. If I was allowed to sing, I would have done a cover of Satellites from Nikkei. Instead, I'm not allowed to like sing ever right now. What's the name of the BGM right now? The Wii Shop theme. I felt that it greatly reflected my mental state on this Monday. Okay, now that I got you guys to watch the Pantheon, now that wait, is Chris Pratt actually playing Garfield somewhere? I don't want this to be a thing. Probably not, but it has been the weirdest time, man. Too bad the song's short. No, it's not too bad. That means you have to loop it 5 times. Get Aka more views. Loop it 5 times. The 2024 Garfield. Oh, jeez, no. Why? Anyway, back to my story. Okay, so I watched Pantheon on the plane. That was nice. And then I got off the plane. And then I had to wait. I had to wait for my hotel shuttle, but the area I had to wait for the hotel shuttle was really crowded. With like, I kid you not, like 10 people smoking. I usually struggle when people near me are smoking because like I have to have my inhaler. I have trouble breathing sometimes. But when there's 10, when there's like tons of people waiting, like enough to fill the shuttle, and every single one of them is smoking, I'm just sitting there like dying. Even with the mask on, I'm like hacking up a lung, and I'm just like and then I finally get where I'm going. But this is a good thing. This is a good thing. It's almost a bad thing, but it's a good thing. So I check into my hotel, and I'm like prepared for the worst at this point. But I guess they overbooked the hotel, right? And I'm a cheapskate. I'm a real cheapskate. That's how I get super rich as CEO. I go cheap on everything whenever I can because I'm a cheapskate. And I booked like the cheapest shit room I could. Like, we're talking double bed hotel room. And because they overbooked, they upgraded me for free to an executive suite. So I get in, and instead of my shit double bed hotel room, I have like a living room with couches and a huge flat screen TV and like a separate bedroom with a king bed. So I was supposed to end up having a shit room, but instead I'm living the high life. So, you know, that ended up working out. The Sweet Life of Pam. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody sequel, but it's the Sweet Life of Pam and Aka when we can start a travel talk show. Because there's a chance I might be traveling a lot in the future with Aka, actually. And maybe we can have a Zatsu travel series called The Sweet Life of Pam and Aka. That'll be beautiful. We can have Hardy or Nobuo come in, and they can have a cameo every episode where they knock on our door and barge in once and say, "No streaming in my hotel lobby," and then they leave. If they're able to travel with us, that'll be so good. Or have a no streaming in my lobby redeem for when I travel. But it's Mr. Mosby as the redeem. Or James can do it too. It is all possible. Do you have the mean Mr. Mosby voice, James? Do you have a mean Mr. Mosby voice? Oh, it'll be wild. It'll be wild. Blah. Blah. It'll be fun. Reality is, I don't know if any of that's gonna happen anyway. I know I'm traveling a lot. I don't know if anyone else can or is or what, but we'll see down the road. Right now I'm traveling for my own reasons. Important CEO business, but my own reasons. Nothing to do with anyone else. But yeah, then I got in the room. And it was nice. And I finally had a good sleep after being very tired. Cause everything is just going rough. And like I could sleep. And then I oversleep because I get so comfy and I was dead. And then okay, this is where today starts. So I have an important CEO meeting that I gotta attend. You know, as a CEO, I gotta do my networking. And I gotta get in some external meetings, try to grow the company and shit. So I get on the bus. Well, actually, yeah, I get on one bus, and it's okay. I get on the bus. But here's where it starts to go bad. So I ring the thing to get off the bus, right? And then I realized that I pulled the thing 3 stops early. But social anxiety is a big thing. And I pulled the buzzer, and no one else is getting off the bus. So even though I'm 3 stops early, I have to get off the bus. No, so thank you for the raid. Okay, let me really quickly give you a regular shout out just because today my internet connection is not great. And if I do the regular one, we might die. But I'll still give you a regular one. Thank you for the raid. Alright. So I got off 3 stops early, which was totally wrong. But I'm like, it's only 3 stops. I can walk. I got 6 minutes. I can walk. Then I realized I'm walking a little bit slow. I'm not gonna make it. So I start running. I start sprinting. By the way, remember, my lungs messed up right now. I'm not supposed to do I'm allowed to work out, but I'm not supposed to do strenuous physical activity, but I have no choice, so I start sprinting. So I'm like dying, like hacking out along, not able to breathe, trying to sprint. And then I hear a really loud clunk behind me. A really, really loud clunk behind me. And I'm like, what was that? So I turn around and I see my thermos rolling down the street. And then I notice it's not just my thermos. There's other things of mine all over the street. And I'm like, how did this happen? Aren't they in my bag? So I look in my backpack. Have you ever had the zipper split in your backpack? I'm like, oh no, I left my bag open. How much of a moron can I be? I left my fucking bag open. So then, when I close my bag, the zipper is still open. So then I close it the other way, and I just repeat like 6 times, dragging the zipper all the way, and it just is still open. And then I have the zipper in the middle of the bag, and both sides around it are open, and I'm like, the zipper split. In my huge ass bag that I have with stuff I need all day in it, including my wallet and my water bottle, which actually I don't have, they're all over the ground. So I have to go pick up all my stuff. I don't even have time to like fully pick up all my stuff. I just pick up what I can pick up and hope that that was everything. And then I shoved them all back in my bag. I still need to sprint because now I have even less time to get to the bus. And so I grab my bag. I have to hold it like a baby in my arms because it can't close. So I have to wrap my arms around it. Keep in mind, I never said this part. I'm also holding a huge ass umbrella, which, by the way, when I was getting on the flight, I always bring my umbrella everywhere with me because I bought it at a specialty shop in Shibuya, and it never breaks even in typhoons. It's like a really special umbrella to me, which sounds weird, but just trust me on that. And so I bring my umbrella everywhere, but it's really big, so it's really hard to hold my bag in my arms and run like that with this huge ass umbrella. Also, on my flight, it was the topic of conversation because I got on the flight really early, and everyone else on the plane was like, who the fuck brought an umbrella? Ha ha ha. And the people sitting next to me were the loudest of all, making fun of whoever had the umbrella. Like, who's Mary Poppins? And I'm just sitting there like, you're lucky I only kill people in video games. And then when it's time to get off the plane, I just very silently go take my umbrella out of the outer compartment and just leave. Like, we're talking a 4-foot umbrella. Like, this is massive. It's absolutely massive. But the planes have let me take it on. I brought it everywhere I go, pretty much. It's fine. I just have to lay it across when everyone has their bags in. It's fine. But yeah. I was really tempted to give them a good old whack with it, but I didn't. Anyway, so I run for the bus. With my huge ass umbrella and carrying my bag like a baby. By the way, I have an hour-and-a-half commute ahead of me with this broken fucking backpack. And I see the bus, and I'm stuck at a set of lights. And I'm at one end of the lights. The bus is right next to me. I have to wait to cross the street. But the problem is, as soon as I get the go-ahead to walk and cross the street, the bus is also going to start driving. And the bus stop is quite far away. So I just start screaming and waving my umbrella. And I sprint so hard, like I literally can't breathe. I am like choking to death, and keep in mind, I am still sick. I am still quite sick. I got the okay from my doctor to do the traveling I needed to do and everything, but I'm sick. So I finally get to the bus. Luckily, the bus driver saw me, and I was like, in my head, I'm like true MVP. And I get on the bus, and I feel relieved. So I sit down and rest for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then I decide to check my travel, my transit app that shows me where I am on my route, on my journey. And then I noticed I was driving. I took a turn. I took a really wrong turn. I actually didn't know where it was going. I was like, this is not even remotely the right direction. Where am I going? In my panic, I forgot to make sure I got on the right bus. I just got on the first bus because I was so panicked from everything else going on that I didn't even look at the bus number. And then I'm just sitting there and I'm like, stay on the bus because I don't know what else to do. And then it gets to a bus terminal where there's like tons of other buses that meet up, so I just get off. I get off the bus. And like, okay, there's like 10 buses that stop here. At least one of them can maybe get me where I need to go. So then I recalibrate with my app, and I'm like, how do I get anywhere? And luckily one of them was going where I needed to go. So I managed to get that one. And I managed to still get where I was going half an hour early, actually. Because I always aim to be an hour early because I don't trust myself to not get lost. So I got there still half an hour early. So I go into a Starbucks because I'm just like, I need some caffeine. I don't even care if it's gonna make me drunk. I need some caffeine. So I go in and buy a matcha, and the staff at the store is like, how's your day going? And I just start crying. Because I'm like, at this point, I don't even know how to answer that question, so I just start crying. It's going okay. And the staff felt so bad. They just gave me a free cookie. They're like, I think you need this. I actually tried setting up a hand cam. I was gonna show you guys my free cookie. I was gonna show you my buffet that I probably should eat as well. But yeah. They gave me a free cookie. It was like, thank you. Exactly, it was worth it if I got a free cookie. I think it's a chocolate chip one. I have it right here, actually. Let's see what kind of cookie. Yeah, that's some chocolate chip. I'll have a bite. I'm not supposed to have chocolate today, I don't care. You still have it? Yeah. I brought it home. Well, not home, I brought it to the hotel. Honestly, I like raisin cookies. I wouldn't have even been upset. It was yummy. I have my buffet. I have a photo of it. But I can only have one device on the internet at a time. So I can't get it like from my phone to my PC. I'll show it to you guys another time. Ow. Ow. Something. Yeah, oatmeal raisin is good. So after my meeting, which luckily goes pretty good, and luckily they were running really behind, so I got to eat and have my caffeine first. But after that, I decided I'm just gonna go to like there's a really fancy place here that I heard of that you can get a box, and like it's a buffet where you can stuff it with as much food as you want for $10. So I go there to get some food to take back with me, and I just stuff it with meat and veggies that are well worth over the cost of $10. Because I don't put any fillers like rice or noodles or bread. It's just veggies and chicken. And I think it's a really good deal considering. And that's what I'm eating now. Exactly, food touchers, cram as much in as you can. I have the most expensive items. And it's really good. I have a photo of it. I can show you guys later if I remember. Hospital Wi-Fi is pretty rough, yeah. At least we figured out a way to stream. The connection's been a lot more stable. Next time I travel, I'm gonna be a lot more careful. I had to book this place pretty last minute, unfortunately. I did find out the place I travel to sometimes I have a lot of VTuber mutuals. I might end up having to reach out to some of them and be like, "Ayo, can I literally pay you money to crash at your place and stream?" I will pay you and I will feed you. Let me use your couch and internet. I could just stream when I get back, but I don't know. There's something about doing a zatsu while traveling that's actually kind of VTuber couch surfing. Basically. I don't know, there's something about zatsu while traveling that's quite satisfying. It's just nice. I don't know. I don't normally like zatsu, but I like them when traveling. Maybe it's just because I travel by myself. So it feels more comfy. It feels less like I'm alone and a little more normal. Because I try to plan like some fun things as well when I go away, but I mostly go for important CEO duties. But this time especially, I wanted to do a zatsu because like it's not very fun traveling when you're sick. I'm not contagious or anything, so like don't worry, I'm not killing people on the plane. But it's still rough. So I didn't want to quite so much this time. And I was like, I'm gonna do a zatsu to make it more tolerable. And good thing I decided to do that. Also bad thing I decided to do that because of my internet connection, but at least now I know, if I have really bad Wi-Fi, a 600 kilobytes a second is not ideal, but it works. The visual quality is probably very painful for this whole stream, but I'm gonna try next time to be much more careful and get Ethernet. This time I prioritized a place that had a free shuttle because I was trying to be a cheapskate and save money on taxis. But now that I know high-speed internet doesn't always mean Ethernet, and yeah, basically that's it. I'll double check next time. I just kind of assumed high-speed Wi-Fi doesn't exist. So I was like, yeah, that must mean Ethernet, i.e. because it's like a business hotel. I thought a business hotel would have Ethernet. But I guess not. I downloaded Skyrim at 20. That sounds painful. My connection right now is around 775. That's why I thought 600 might be stable. And then if it dips a little bit, we should have a little bit of leeway. Don't lose your sanity. Oh my goodness, there's a chance I've lost that hours ago. I lost that hours ago. You got Dorothy, nice. Congrats, Axel. Congrats. What's up, Ryan? I did my free daily pull today. I got idol son. That's okay. That's okay. I appreciate you asking about the interview, but I would rather not be asked about collabs and stuff like while alive. It does just put a lot of pressure. If you can ask me like somewhere else maybe another time. But right now I don't think I can plan any collabs or anything for quite a while. Other than really big stuff that's been in the works for a really long time. Or like really last minute gorilla collabs, just because with all the travel I'm doing right now, especially in May, it's gonna be a lot. It's really hard for me to plan even more than a few days in advance, so it's good for me to have more flexibility. I appreciate that you want me on though. I just don't recommend asking streamers while they're live because it can be a stressful thing to be asked while live. Well. I'm like looking around. My brain is like, what do I talk about? No brain cell. May is packed with CEO duties. Yee. Gonna be a busy month. Oh yeah, I had a really weird dream last night. Did you guys want to hear about my weird dream last night? So I don't know why. But I know you didn't mean to, that's why I wanted to explain. Just because somebody else might have similar feelings. I never ever assume anyone means any harm, never. So I know that you wouldn't have meant anything bad by it. That's why I just explained it. Because if other people feel the same, it's just probably a good mindset to have to be careful of. But yeah, I appreciate that you thought of me though. So I had a weird dream last night. And for some reason, in the dream, I don't even know why. I don't think I ever found out why. So I was traveling. This is probably a Pantheon induced dream of some sort. So I was traveling with Hiragi Emuri for some reason. We were sharing like a 2 double bed hotel room. Ironically, it looked a lot like the one I was supposed to have. But for some reason, when you fall in the dream, when you fall asleep, you don't dream. In the universe, in my dream, when everyone falls asleep, they just get teleported into VR chat. Which is why I think Pantheon might have done it to me slightly. So anyway, we decided that we're going to avoid responsibilities the whole trip and just keep sleeping so we can stay in VR chat and not have to do anything. But for some reason, in this universe, eating food in VR chat is free because it's VR chat, but like it actually fills you like real life, and your sense of taste works so you can actually taste the food and get really full. So yeah. But for some reason, by VR chat, I mean Final Fantasy 14. But it was like VR version, like you were in it. You were in it. And we called it VR chat, but it was Final Fantasy 14. And I kept spamming the eat egg emote. And I was like, Emily, the eggs are really good. The eggs are really good. You need this emote. But she didn't have the eat egg emote. So I just used it and gave her one of my eggs. I don't even know why I remember the stream so vividly, okay? But here's the thing. They weren't normal eggs. They were like the size of ostrich eggs. And they were still in the shell. And they were raw eggs. They were raw eggs, but for some reason, when you cracked them open, they were cooked, even though I kept saying, they're really good raw, you just eat them. And it would be like soft-boiled. Like it's like ostrich-sized soft-boiled eggs, but they were canonically raw in the dream. Like ramen eggs, they were marinated in everything. They were like brown on the inside, and then the yolk was like orange and jello-y. But they were raw, canonically. Anyway, have you guys ever seen that on YouTube, the Howl's breakfast video that's total clickbait? It's like making Howl's breakfast, but then they're making like a Korean dish with an ostrich egg, and they have to like use a drill to open the ostrich egg, and the yolk is like the size of like, I don't know, like, oh my god, you've not? Okay, I'm gonna show you this because I think this also affected my dream, because this was the egg. Anyway, they were really good, and I didn't like the egg. I only liked the yolk for some reason, and Lydia was like, I don't like eggs, especially the yolk, and I was like, but you're missing out, they're so good. And I bit one open just to get to the yolk, and then I forced her to eat the egg yolk, and then she agreed that it was really good. And we decided that we're both never gonna wake up again. We're going to go into a voluntary coma, stay in VR chat forever, and live only on ostrich eggs. And then I woke up really confused. That was the dream. That was it. I'll only find it. Howl's breakfast egg. I think I can find Howl's breakfast video on YouTube. Making Howl's. How do I find this? I can't find the right video. I can only find people legit making it. I want to find the right one. Wait, is that it? It's like Howl's Breakfast. How do I find it? Howl's Breakfast? Is it not on YouTube anymore? Did they get taken down for clickbait? I cannot find this video. I cannot find the Howl's Breakfast video. What's... Oh, I found it! 50 cm diameter Howl's Breakfast destroying childhood innocence. This is the video. Okay, this is the egg. This is the egg. This is all you need to know. Hold on, let me find the part in the video with the egg, and then I'll show you guys. This is the egg. This is the egg. Okay, hold on. This is it. This is the egg. This is the egg. I have to show it to you so that you understand. Hold on. Okay. So this is the egg. Let me know if the volume's okay. Scamander, thank you for the super. That's the Wii Shop channel. So this is the egg that we had in the dream. In case you think it was a normal egg. No, it was this size. So yeah, we had to do that basically. And just like tear into this thing. And it was canonically raw in the dream, but like we would just get a spoon and like eat the yolk right out of it, but the yolk was like ramen egg texture. I didn't know bird egg, it's a dragon egg. No, it's an ostrich egg. You can eat them, but it's very difficult. As in my egg, yes, I laid it myself. So this is the egg that we had. I want to wait till... Okay, here we go. I'm curious how it tastes too. Anyway, this is it. This is how big the egg is, so you guys can understand. When they put it in the frying pan, you have to literally cut the membrane. It's so thick. Like, look at this egg. Look at this egg. Oh my god. You're brave to eat it raw. To be fair, it was in a dream, and in the dream, for some reason, ramen cooked. That's one egg. That is one egg. Yeah. That was the egg that me and Emily decided that that's all we're gonna eat for the rest of our life. Faye Midway, thank you so much for the raid. I can't pull up a thank you clip right now because I'm very limited in internet. I actually even have to kill this because I'm scared. I'm scared it's going to kill my stream. But thank you so much for thinking of me. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a lovely day. Right now we're streaming with hotel Wi-Fi. And, yeah. Hotel Wi-Fi. 600 kilobytes a second. We're doing our best to survive. I hope you're having a lovely day though. And thank you so much again for the raid. Yeah, it's been a year. That dream was yummy though. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of craving ostrich egg ever since. I've never tried one, and now I think I need to track down an ostrich egg and try it. Yes, yolk size though. That's why it was so good. It is like 10 chicken eggs, like a whole dozen in one egg. The cholesterol in that could kill a horse. Oh my goodness. Hi, Rise, welcome, and favorite whale. I love hotel Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's why I'm being really quiet too. It's almost an ASMR stream, but not quite. I'm half tempted to get a 3D IO for when I travel. It wouldn't be like scratchy ASMR or whatever though, like none of that bullshit. I would just be talking quietly, but maybe the microphone would make it extra exciting. I don't know. But I can also imagine traveling with that would be hell. What's up with the Draco? NFG! What is this? YouTube keeps recommending it. Thank you, YouTube. We're suffering on a Monday. That's what we're doing. Keep him away from the zoo. Actually, I almost went to a zoo today by accident. One of the places I got lost. One of the places I got lost had a zoo. I was really tempted to give up on my obligations and go to the zoo. Lock myself in one of the animal cages and be like, I live here now. I don't have any obligations. I'm just a lemur lying in the tree for the rest of my life. Don't mind the fact that I look like an anime girl. I swear I'm a lemur. Please don't take me out of the cage. Oh, stay healthy. I'm really sick actually, but we're getting better. We're getting better. I got good meds now. Now that I know what's going on, we getting better. Hello, Andy Onman and Eric Brock. I do really. If I can wait a second. With how much I have to travel... No, I have not had a belly duck egg. I don't plan on it. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to, like, living foods. Like, I guess plants are living. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to meat. I'm actually very, very picky when it comes to meat. Egg, I'm more adventurous if it's, like, not fertilized. If it is, I get uncomfortable. But... I want to try an ostrich egg. I found... Oh, Lind! I found tea egg seasoning. It's tea egg marinade at the store. It was tempting, but I didn't buy it because it was liquid. I can't bring it back on the plane. But, for the ostrich egg, if I can track one down while traveling, like if I can track down a restaurant that has ostrich egg, would you guys want me to do a hand cam trying ostrich egg? Maybe that's actually what I was gonna do today, not ostrich egg, but like weird food hand cam. But then I couldn't get the camera to work, so I just have my buffet to myself. I wonder if there's anywhere here that has ostrich. Oh my god, you can buy raw fresh ostrich. Oh my god, they're so expensive. Holy crap. Oh god, that's expensive. You can buy ostrich eggs here, but you can only buy them raw. So I'd have to like bring a cooking thing. Oh my goodness. They have them. Holy moly. Leopard Henry! Welcome. Yeah. It could be fun. I want to try Vietnamese egg coffee on stream one day to show you guys how much I love it. It's like one of my favorite. I passed a place today that also had Vietnamese egg coffee. I would have bought some, except I'd already had a big matcha, so I was like, I shouldn't have more caffeine. I already had too much. Hello, chicken! These eggs are worth around 10 or more chicken egg. Yeah. Oh my god, I was looking at prices of them around here, and they were all ranging from $40 to $70 per egg. Per one egg! I can't do that! Well, I can, but I don't want to. You know, I could buy, like, I want to say I could buy a whole grocery order with that, but groceries are expensive these days, so I probably actually couldn't, but... I could buy a partial grocery order for that. I could buy a whole fucking turkey cheaper than that. I don't want to do the content. Do you want to pay for the egg? Don't, before you start supering for the egg, please keep in mind YouTube takes a cut and stuff, so don't do it. You can super if you're feeling generous, but don't expect it means that anything's gonna change. I'm still not gonna buy the egg. I don't think you could buy 75 Happy Meals, but maybe like 7 or 10. That's true, it's the calories of a grocery order and one egg. How many meals can I make it last for? Maybe it would be worth it, I don't know. So I was hoping I'd find a restaurant that'd have them. Maybe it'd be cheaper, but... No, I am, but Kyle, you got it wrong. I'm very adventurous with food. I'm just not adventurous with meat. Because I really like meat. I'm not a vegetarian. But I don't like the idea of being meat. So anything that looks like or reminds me of where the meat comes from is like too much and I can't anymore. If that makes sense. Cybella is a no-go because it looks like a chick and I'm just like, yeah, no. I don't know if I could ever try the roast pork. I can't remember the name of it. There's one in the Philippines and I did want to try it. Lechon, I think. I wanted to try it, but I didn't think I'd be able to stomach it. I was already struggling a bit with the heat, and then I was like, I looked at the pig and I was like, I can't eat it anymore. I eat pork and bacon, don't get me wrong, but if I see the pig, I can't do it. I can't even eat chicken on the bone because I see the bone and I'm like, oh yes, this was alive. Can't do it anymore. I can't. I've always been like that. I've always been kind of like that. I wanted to be vegetarian or vegan, but my health did not enjoy that. And also my taste buds, while they enjoy vegetarian food, my taste buds also really enjoy fried chicken. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have some of my fried chicken. I can't eat a rotisserie chicken. I have to have someone like cut it up for me. I can eat it at like gatherings or something as long as someone cuts it up and I never see it. If I accidentally see it, no. And if your pizza has bones, I'm very concerned. I don't think I've ever tried beef or turkey jerky, but I like salmon jerky. Promoters of boneless bones. I do get boneless wings. Or boneless anything. I'm the good person to go with if you're getting Korean fried chicken. Because nobody wants the chicken breast where it's so dry. But that's the only part I can actually eat. So everyone's just like avoiding the chicken breast and then I eat it. Salmon's better raw than cooked? I disagree. Salmon is best seared. So it's cooked on the outside nice and crispy, but the inside is like either just barely fully cooked or not quite fully cooked. Love breast meat. The best way to consume breasts, in my opinion, is slow cook them. Like shredded pork, but shredded chicken breast. It's quite good. It's probably my favorite. No, it's a Korean place open downstairs from you. I'm so jealous. You can get chicken all day. You can literally get chicken all day. I'm so jealous. Gabe, you're not wrong. The best chicken is boneless thighs. Boneless thighs? Especially Taiwanese style. I really like Taiwanese popcorn chicken, salt and pepper flavoring. It's a little different than like North American salt and pepper flavor. It's really good. It's like my favorite food ever. We are talking about food. Speaking of which, I've been neglecting to eat mine. You can feel your lifespan shortening with each fried chicken. But my lifespan, I would rather have a short, happy lifespan filled with much Korean chicken. If I die from chicken overdose, I have no regrets. Over half of my buffet bin, normally I go big on veggies, but over half of my buffet bin today is Korean chicken. I have so much chicken. There's also a lot of broccoli and beans, but over half of it is chicken. So good. Asmongold is roasted Kiri's cooking steak. Asmongold roasts a lot of things. He roasts a lot of things. I feel like I'm not even surprised, but I'm also surprised because who can roast Gary's cooking? It looks so good. Isn't her streams? Did he do a hand and brain with her? Because if he did a hand and brain, she would have followed his instructions. If she followed his instructions and it turned out bad, that's not her fault. So Asmund roasted his own fucking steak. I don't think I could eat cow tongue. It's another one of those things to me as meat. Just knowing where it came from, I'd probably be like, no. No thanks. I'm not diabetic, luckily. I do get hypoglycemic really easy though. So I gotta be careful, but not diabetic. No. I'm actually real good having lots of chicken. Dark Shadows, thank you for joining membership. I really appreciate it. I was told that eating, it's good for me to eat almost entirely veggies and meat anyway. I need the extra nutrients. I don't absorb nutrients super well. It's like a number of other ones I struggle with as well, but mostly iron and B12 because I'm anemic, so like eating tons and tons and tons of meat and veggie is good. So I usually don't eat rice or anything because I take like extra iron supplements for it and stuff as well now, and when I eat that, it hurts my tummy. I like to have rice or bread for treats, but I have to be prepared for a world of pain. And there's something about taking the iron combined with bread or rice or like potatoes. It's just a world of pain. Speaking of which, I also bought chips. I was gonna eat with you guys with hand cam, but then the hand cam didn't work. I got numb and spicy because I usually can't have spicy, but for a few days, to try to help clear out my lungs, I'm eating extra spicy. I was gonna bring my Korean spicy noodles, but I forgot, so I'll eat them tomorrow. Off stream, sorry guys, you don't get to see it. PlayStation 6 was revealed on a YouTube pic and leaked. Is it real though? Is it real though? If it's real, that's really cool, but I don't know if I believe it. I'm not allergic to gluten. No. I used to be okay with it. It's until I started my supplements the doctor told me to take, and I'm having the most gentle ones. It's not just the iron. It's the iron combined with like the reflux medication, because that also fucks up my digestion a bit. That combined with the iron makes it really hard to eat like heavy carbs, even though they're very yummy. I just have to be careful when I eat them. If I eat them alone with nothing else and then like walk a lot, it's usually okay. But if I eat them on a busy day, I can be like dead. No lactose intolerant though. I don't really drink milk or stuff, but it's not like an allergy. It's not good for your voice, for anyone. Because it can make you sound really like spitty and nasty. And I use my voice a lot, so I avoid it. I'm not gonna have milk and stuff. No. I'm gonna prioritize sounding beautiful. The picture is real of the PlayStation 6? I don't know, man. It was released to complete with the KFC console. Plot twist, it is the KFC console. They decided to collab with Sony. They decided to do a collab. It's the same thing now. Drink milk? No. I drink lots of almond milk, but I'm not gonna drink stuff that fucks up my voice. No way. Yeah, I want to try that actually, but I don't think I can try that. I think I'll actually throw up. Like, okay, I'll get my acid reflux so bad I'll actually vomit. So I don't think I should do that, even if it's very tempting. But sometimes I do as a treat though. Yeah, it's really no joke. If I know I don't have to stream for a few days, sometimes I'll get like I don't know, I'll get like a milk tea or something. But I found a lot of places have sorry, my leg fell asleep and got stuck. Oh, my leg. Some places have like oat milk or coconut milk now at some bubble tea places. Or I just make my own homemade. The microphone is falling. Okay, now we're good. Holy moly. I balanced it. We're fine. Milk as a treat. Yeah, like if I'm having a latte or something with milk in it. Oh, yeah, if they're hot but don't have flavor under it, I wouldn't want that anyway. I like spicy stuff as long as it has a good taste. When stuff is spicy just for the sake of being spicy, I don't really like it anymore. I find it starts to like not be worth my time. It has to taste really good. The perfect balance of like burns your tongue and leaves your lips red but still tastes good. That's the balance I used to really like. It's yummy. And now I'm craving all the spicy things I used to eat, damn it. I've tried the fucking one chip challenge. That's what I wanted to try. Unfortunately, I learned about it after I realized I was having a bit of trouble with spices, so I don't want to chance it too much. You shouldn't have water when you're eating spicy stuff though. You should have milk. Because water actually just amplifies the spice. It just moves it around in your mouth and like refreshes it. So drinking water when you're eating spicy stuff is probably one of the worst things you can do, actually. Don't do that unless you... Guys! I gotta tell you what I walked past today. I walked past the Chuck E. Cheese. And the Hooters. They were like close together. And I don't know why, but I found that so weird. The fact that there was just like a Chuck E. Cheese and then I look across the street and I see a Hooters and I'm just like, what is this? What is this? Fun for the whole family, mom and daddy just abandoned the kids across the street. I was like, this is the weirdest. This is the weirdest intersection. And I regret not taking photos. But then again, that would have been a bad idea in case anyone knows where it is, but it was so weird. A Switch Pro is what happened. I don't know, they did the OLED. That kind of made me lose my hopes in having another Switch, honestly. I would like to have a higher powered Switch, but that's okay. It would be good. Because I'd love to see, like, better graphics. We've seen some games pull off amazing graphics on the Switch, though. Like, Fire Emblem Engage looks beautiful. Breath of the Wild looks beautiful. But a lot of games, I don't know if it's the engine they're using or what, but they just don't look that great. On the Switch, like Three Houses, the graphics struggled quite a bit, as much as I love it. I'd love to see a system that's able to have graphics that are more consistent, maybe? Personally, I'd like the DS to return. Give me my 2 screens back. I liked having 2 screens, even though I feel like most people didn't really feel the need to have that. I really enjoyed the option. You're not part of the OLED. You got the Zelda. I've seen so many people getting the Zelda Switch. I've seen so many people. It's kind of tempting me almost to get it, but I don't know. I already have a Switch that's working. So I figured it wasn't really, which did you go to? I didn't go into either. I went to the grocery store. I kept walking. So that's squeaky. It's been a day. It's certainly been a day. At least this stream survived over an hour so far, so that's nice. And Super Sunny, hello. I'm the guy, hello. The kids need a place to go when they're outgrowing. True. I got the Scarlet and Violet Switch. I was honestly a little tempted. I'm really looking forward to the new Zelda. I want to stream an older Zelda game I have at some point. It's a Zelda game that takes 1 hour to complete. So I could definitely finish it on stream. A speedrun edition. Speedrun edition. That's true. Stable performance would also be nice. Isn't you have games like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that are incredible, but the performance is just rough. And so many games kick me out. So many. You're not entirely wrong, Nolan. Hooters is kind of a ticking time bomb for bona fide occupational qualification lawsuit. Must be pretty, must have big tits. That's like super illegal. It's funny how no one, I guess anyone can apply. They just don't blatantly say that maybe as a requirement. As long as it's technically not a requirement, I'm sure they can get away with it. I'm sure all the people that work in the courts and stuff, they enjoy going too much to actually take on the case, so maybe it would never happen anyway. Probably. They were sued? Really? Who would go out of their way to sue Hooters? That's just not worth it. I have seen some J-dramas. I haven't seen any K-dramas though. My Boss, My Hero is my favorite. I just... Why would someone go through the time to do that? What are they gonna do? Like... I'm sorry, but... I'm surprised that that even went anywhere. It's funny that someone tried though. But, oh yeah. I'm so surprised. I'm still surprised that anyone's even tried. Men sued to be allowed to be waiters. Who said men can't apply? They got big booba. If they got big booba, they can apply. At least in VR chat, there's fanboy Hooters. Maybe we just need an IRL one. And then they have somewhere to work too, it's fine. Just open a Hooters for dudes and then they can also work there. They don't need to fight anymore. Instead of fighting it, just open a new one. Just open a new one. That's true with those Chippendales, that's true. I still can't believe Disney made a movie about Chippendales. The funny thing is, I saw it as an advertisement when I was watching the Chippendale like Rescue Ranger movie on Disney Plus. Like shortly after that, I got an advertisement for Disney's movie about Chippendales, like the strippers. And I was like, oh no. Disney made both Chippendales. Chippendale 2 be hitting a little different. Okay, but that's true. Heard some people say instead of big boobs, it should be big butts or something. Okay. But you could have it. You could be like, it could be like a new side business. Hello, the rag. You could be a new side business. And it could be called like, no. Isn't there a restaurant chain called the Cheesecake Factory? They can just revamp. They can revamp what that means. And then there you go. Then we can have that too. The name is already perfect. The name is already perfect. Now you just have to execute the concept. And then you can have a place that's like, they only hire people with thick thighs. And it can be a restaurant with fried chicken thighs. Okay, actually that sounds better. I want chicken thighs. I would go to that one. I would go to that one a lot, actually. And live on the chicken. get a job there just so that I can eat the chicken for free. I saw a document recently though. Someone got a job at Waffle House and they said that they have to pay like $3 a shift for like a meal credit that's mandatory. But they also have to get paid like outside of tips, it's like 2 something an hour. That sounds so illegal. I don't even know if that was fake or real because it sounded so illegal. Like, I don't know. Tipping culture is so messed up. It's literally restaurants just being like, hey yo, how can we pay our staff almost nothing and have the customers pay our staff salaries instead of us? It's so messed up. It's so messed up. But that's the thing, they shouldn't pay low and assume you make the restaurant tips because tips are outside of your control. I'd rather have a high income that's like a predictable amount than the chance of making more with tips. What if you have a slow day? If you have a stable like hourly thing, then you get the same amount of money. But if you have like no customers, you're literally losing money paying for the bus to go to work. That's so bad. That is around minimum wage in most places in the US? Jeez. I like how they treat servers in Europe more. It's like, it's treated more like a profession and paid more like a profession. It's just a shame. It's a shame how much people are treated like crud in the industry in some places. Exactly. As much as it's a shame, a company that can't afford itself, it's kind of rough. It's like, okay, I get how it's a shame if you can't afford to pay your employees, but that's not an excuse to not pay them. Like, just because you want to pay them less doesn't necessarily, I don't know, it's complicated. It's complicated. I can understand both sides. I can understand, like, not being able to afford paying people more, but that also doesn't mean people should be, like, working multiple jobs and still having trouble to buy groceries. That's rough. The restaurant's supposed to make up the difference? That's good, at least. If there are restaurants that make up the difference if they don't get minimum, then that's a little more acceptable. I can kind of accept that version of it, because that way you at least, if you make tips, you'll get a good amount, and if you don't, at least you'll get like a reasonable amount. That's a good compromise, I think. That is a good compromise. Because that way, at least, what just happened? Computer like closed everything weirdly. Man. Now I want some more food. I'm gonna have some broccoli. Broccoli is good stuff. Also, I haven't had any of these broccolis yet. Oh yeah, you got the broccoli crunch because I have the mic stupid high because because I have to talk so quiet. Honestly, the broccoli crunch is probably louder than my talking right now. Did you wash them? No, I got them from a buffet. And from a buffet. Hopefully, I'm not gonna die. Man, I love broccoli. Nacto, thank you for the 5 months! I'm thinking about stream to start my birthday. Thanks a lot for all the last country streams. You're welcome! I would offer you the birthday song, but I'm banned from singing because of my lung. I'm sorry. I owe you a birthday song. Thank you for the 5 months though. This is This is some really good broccoli. It's from beef and broccoli, but I didn't take any of the beef. I just took the broccoli. And fried chicken. Three types of fried chicken. And deep fried fish. Oh my god, that could work. I could have a pre-recorded birthday song. And then I just record live, add in the name. And I got beans! I got long beans. Green beans are the good shit. Baked beans are for chumps. Me and my homies eat steamed beans. Bean on toast. Wait, that's not a meme? That's not a meme? People actually put beans on toast? Wait, what? Why do people put beans on toast? That's such a nightmare. I can imagine that to be so weird. No. Beans combined with bread, isn't that just like a gas factory's a meal? I can't imagine anyone's digestion enjoys that. I always thought when I saw photos of beans on toast it was a meme. I never thought people actually ate beans on toast. I'm so uncomfortable. Opa, thank you for the super half-ton to cheer up, boss. Thank you. It does sound like a drunk food. It does sound like a drunk food. Bread is a vessel for whatever you like, even if you don't actually like it. That means you should get better food. If you don't like your food to the point you have to have it with bread to get better food, that's a skill issue. Get better food. If you ate a PB&J jelly, you ate a strawberry and beans. Actually, that's kind of not entirely wrong. Peanuts are basically beans. Because peanuts are not nuts, they're legumes. And you know what else is legumes? Beans. Therefore, peanuts are not nuts. Peanuts are beans. And with that statement, I feel like that sums up how many brain cells I have left this Monday. That's true, chocolate is also beans. Coffee is also beans. Speaking of which, I have my steeped beans. I'll have a sip. Oh yeah, I love my steeped beans. Bean tea. Coffee is literally just bean tea. Changed my mind. Marmite and Vegemite both scare me. I don't want to try either of them. Either of them scare me. Isn't one of them literally just like yeast in paste form? You just like take the yeast and spread it on toast. I already have yeast in my toast. I don't need it on top of my toast. The fact that it isn't, I don't know. It's just like uncomfortable. Coffee is literally dirty bean water. And we love it. Hot chocolate is also dirty bean water. And tea is literally dirty leaf water. Except with matcha, you just eat the leaves. Matcha just tricks you into consuming vegetable, thinking that you're having dessert, but you're actually having veggies. Because matcha counts as a green. My Monday low brain cell stream somehow turned into Pam gets cancelled speedrun. Pam's correct opinions that no one recognizes about food. The stream. You use cream for hot chocolate? I have hot chocolate very, very rarely because I don't like sweets that much. But on occasion, when I do, I like to put condensed coconut milk in it as a treat and rum extract. Because it tastes like rum but doesn't have any alcohol in it. And, you know, rum gives a nice kick. Coffee. Coffee and hot chocolate. So many things are beans. Are peas also beans? I think peas are beans. Say okay, hello! Then Matt Pup Proof Coffee isn't a bean, did he? I've always heard they were beans. Are they pods? I know that carob is a pod. I wonder if coffee is also a pod. My brain hurts. It is indeed time for low brain cell takes with Pam. Both are used Vegemite's a cream and Marmite's a syrup. Ah, so you can decide if you want to have creamy, moist yeast or syrupy sweet yeast. Yum. I will take neither. A big ol' serving of neither, thanks. Killer Bean. What is? Well, I only imagine is like a Mr. Bean horror movie where Mr. Bean kills you. Imagine the game Pien, but someone replaced Pien with Mr. Bean. This is what I imagine. Chocolate natto. Oh god, yeah, that sounds really yucky. But hold on. Not drinking enough caught up with me. Cocoa beans are seeds. Aren't a lot of beans seeds though? A lot of beans you can grow, I thought. Closely kills people. Is that actually Mr. Bean? Full action movie on YouTube, basically John Wick with all the characters. Oh, they're coffee beans. Interesting. Mr. Bean's an alien, so it could work, but not intentionally. That's true, Mr. Bean is scary. I've always found the way he acted quite terrifying. Yeah, are all beans seeds? I know some beans are seeds. At least some beans. I know because I grew a bean once. My whole class in elementary school planted beans. Everyone's bean sprouted and turned into a plant. Except mine. My bean did nothing, ever. So I was wondering, because I was a baby and I didn't understand how it worked. I was like, what if my bean's growing upside down? I need to fix it. So I dug my bean out of the dirt in its tiny little planter. Nah, my bean just went moldy. It didn't sprout upside down, it just went moldy. My bean quit before it ever became a sprout. It just gave up. Yeah, it's like a bean and like cotton and dirt and stuff, but my bean, yeah, mine's zombified. my bean didn't work. I got depressed. Yeah, it's a depresso espresso bean. I can make some mad coffee with it though. Probably. Might kill you though. Although that might be what some people are going for. In which case it's perfect. For me, I can drink that and then pass out for 2 days from food poisoning. Oh yeah, get out of those CEO duties I don't want to do. Just pass out for 2 days from food poisoning. Using a clear plastic cup and paper towel. I think mine might have been like, I think I had a mix of things. There was like a cotton ball and paper towel, and then some dirt as well, or something like that. I think we had it like in a cotton ball. Then we wrapped that in a paper towel. Then we buried it in dirt. I don't remember. I must have overwatered mine if it went moldy. I must have been so paranoid I'd forget to water it that I watered it too much. It reminds me too, one of my classes did like butterflies. We raised caterpillars and had them come out of the chrysalis and fly away. I think I'm cursed. I think I'm cursed with the seeds of death or something. Like I just exist near something and it just dies. Because my caterpillar turned into a chrysalis. Guess what also went moldy? It never came out of the chrysalis, it just went moldy. Anything other than my pets. My pets always live to be like really, really long, or even sometimes like double the expected lifespan. I've had pets live to be really old. But for some reason, when it's like a bug or a plant, I am like incapable. I'm like, wait, why did chat just read itself out loud?
Zombie butterflies. Oh dear.
Why is text-to-speech on for chat? What is happening? What is happening?
Wait, what? Arctic banana.
Wait.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
How do I turn it off?
What
How do I turn it off?
reminds me of that time I got kicked out of an art. What the heck? I and hashtag 39. Anime banana.
Wait.
Hi, boss.
Okay, I turned off,
Oh
I think.
dear. Uh-oh.
It has to get through a number of them before it stops,
What
but I think I turned
face
it
blue,
off.
face blue, wide eyes, face blue. Oh, it read mine.
Oh, fairy hello. And quick theater hello. Oh my goodness. Joey, I see you on Twitch. Hello. Your class raised salmon from eggs. That's so cool. I never got to raise salmon, but I know another school that got to raise salmon and released them into a river, and I was always jealous of them. I wanted to do that too. My school was too broke. We were too poor. Are you sure you're not a necromancer? Don't necromancers bring things back from the dead? I'm not very capable of bringing things back from the dead. I'm just good at speedrun sending them to the Shadow Realm. I'm not good at plants either. Every time I tried looking after a plant, it just died. Pets are the one exception. I'm really good at looking after animals. Plants, I'm not. Okay, hello. But yeah. Man, I love bees. Bees are so good. Bees are so good. I haven't seen any bees yet this year, even though it's May. Guys, I forgot to do a short of It's Gonna Be May, because now it's May. I forgot last year, and I was like, I will not forget next year. I forgot. Teen. The animals tell you when you need feeding. I mean, maybe that's part of it. I'm also just good at remembering. I mean, not always. Like my gerbils and my rabbit and my mice, they never really knew how to communicate. They wanted food. I just never forgot. I forget everything else ever, though. If there was someone who won an award for being most forgetful, it'd probably be me. You like bees except when they exist near you? I like when they land on me. It's cute. Bumblebees, at least. Bumblebees never harm anyone. Wasps and hornets, though, especially when they're inside. If they're inside, I have a problem. I actually have a bad habit of picking up bees. Like, if I see a tired bee on the ground, just like in the sidewalk, just like being very tired and struggling to walk. And I'm like, oh no, the bee is tired. And I don't want people to step on it. I get like a big leaf and I will put it in front of the bee, and it usually walks on the leaf, and then I'll just carry it into wherever there's like grass and put it near a tree so that it's safe. I once made a mistake too. I thought I'd give a bee some sugar. That's weird, thank you for subscribing. So I found a bee in a public washroom in a KFC actually. It's in a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Hello, Naughty Fox. And I was like, oh gosh, this bee, it's not able to move, it's so hungry. So I just like soak part of a protein bar I have in my bag, and I put it on the counter near the bee, and it goes up to it and like rubs its paws, and then just it's like nibbling on the protein bar soaked water. And I walk out feeling so proud of myself, but I forgot that I should probably move the bee. And then like 10 minutes later, a little girl comes out of the bathroom screaming her lungs out, because guess what's flying around the bathroom? I helped it feel better. A little too much. I forgot that I shouldn't leave it there. Today live, I don't know. I was scared that they might have security cams because it was just where the sinks are, right? Hello, Renzi. So I very quickly pack the rest of my food and run outside. So no one can ask me any questions. I don't want them to ask any questions. Also, give me 1 sec. It's just right behind me, so you hear me get water. I need more water. Wait. Oh god, my leg. My leg is asleep. Wait. My leg is so asleep. Oh, I spilled my water because my leg's asleep. No. Okay. I'm gonna make the water hot. There's a coffee maker. I gotta stand up. I can't sit down properly. My leg is so asleep. I'm standing balancing on the chair. I have a coffee maker. Yeah, it's a hotel. They have a coffee maker. I've been making free decafs like all day. This is just gonna be hot water though. I just prefer hot water over room temperature or cold water. It's good for your throat. Oh yeah. Okay, I think I can sit back on my leg now. I know that's counterproductive, but I like to sit on my legs. Would my leg fall asleep less if I didn't sit on them? Probably, but... Do raccoons occasionally see a stray cat or two wander in your neighborhood and develop a desire to feed them? Okay. You have to know what I saw today when I was walking. I saw a giant pit bull. Just walking around. He looked so sad. I was like, I want to take you home. I'm gonna take you home, protect you. And then I remembered I'm in a hotel. I can't just walk in with a pit bull. So I just have to abandon. How big are we talking? If I went on all fours, he'd be bigger than me. It was like even big for a pit bull, even like massive. And he was so chunky. He looked very well fed, and he looked very shy, and his ears and tails were down, and he looked so sad. I just wanted to take him home. But then I didn't. I mean, he looked like a good boy, but here's the other thing. It's a big dog that'd kill me if it wanted to. So maybe it's better that I didn't go near it, but it was so cute. Very, very sweet puppy. Man, I'm so bad. If I see a loose dog, my first instinct should probably be run away. But my first instinct is always, oh, you good baby. Because in my brain, no dog can be a bad dog. Luckily, that hasn't got me hurt yet. But I can't in good conscience suggest you follow my mentality. And die. They're good for more chimkin. Exactly, they're always the goodest lads. They're always the goodest lads. Look at that guy. I probably should be going to sleep soon. I have to leave in 5 hours to go to the airport. I'll get a few hours sleep in the middle. And then I have an important CEO meeting the second I get back to the warehouse soon. But then I'll go back to sleep for a few more hours after that. Accompanying with the coffee, my supper that I should have been eating the whole stream. And it is a Monday mood. It's a Monday mood. Is anyone else having a Monday? Nico finds you to be very funny. I thought I meant the website for a second, and I was like, I'm not on Nico. Is someone re-uploading my stuff on Nico? If there, that's cool. But I'm just having, I don't know, some sort of generic brand coffee maker coffee. There's a holiday so you could rest. Nice. May 1st is a holiday for a lot of people, isn't it? Chicken's really, really good. Because now, every time I go anywhere that has this particular chain, I know I can literally stuff a box of food for $10 and it tastes good. I wish I could have got my hand cam working so you guys could have saw my food. It's so hard to eat during a zatsu because I never have anything else to do while I eat. So you guys just stare at me and it feels awkward. When I need to eat my food. Lots of invaders. I'm going to eat soon. Wait. Man, I love food. Food is so good. Whoever invented food, I should give them a raise. Hello, Smithy. Don't we all? Some people surprisingly don't like food. They eat because they have to, and they're like, man, I hate the taste of everything. And I'm like, how? Hello, LTH, thank you for subscribing. Food never let you down? That's a lie. There's a lie. There's so many times food let me down. What's your guys' #1 food letdown? Like the number one type of thing that when it happens, you're big sad. For me, For me, I really like pad thai, right? But I like pad thai made properly with tamarind, like real good pad thai. But when people make pad thai and they put ketchup instead of tamarind, have you ever had pad thai that was suspiciously red? People put vinegar and ketchup in pad thai. That's like an insult to pad thai. You shouldn't be allowed to sell it at that point. Hi, Robbie. It's that's like illegal. That's a food crime. Patsy, I've never had that one. I keep meaning to order it, but then I always get pad thai. And yeah, it's got like a small amount of ketchup in it, but I'm very sensitive to ketchup because I hate it, so I know, and I can't eat it. It tastes sour and wrong and nasty, whereas tamarind has like sweet notes to it. But that's like my number one. That and soggy fried chicken. When you order fried chicken and it's soggy. If I wanted soggy chicken, I would have got steamed chicken. I'm not going for fried chicken only to have the breading like fall off in a soggy mess. Exactly, fried chicken should be crispy. I like it if it has a sauce on it sometimes, but I find it's really hard to find restaurants that get it right. They manage to find like orange chicken or whatever, manage to have sauce on it, but it still be crispy. I've had it sometimes though. Like this one is crispy, but it has sauce on it. But some places it just goes so soggy I can't stomach it anymore. And when you want a crunch, but you end up with more of a chew. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Only blueberry muffins are worth making. I like brown muffins, I think, as well. Only happens to do the bag. No, I'm talking of I got it fresh at a restaurant. Like right when they give it to me, I take a bite. It's soggy, and I'm like, That shouldn't be allowed. Oh, you wanted anchovy pizza and it's salt on cardboard? I can kind of see that. Fish can be really salty. So I'd imagine anchovies are basically like dumping salt on your pizza. Oh. I don't know. I'm eating a fried fish piece now. It's so good. Oh my god, what the fuck is in this fried fish? Oh my god. The batter itself is so flavorful. It's not just a breading. Like the breading in this fish is a little bit spicy and like lemony. Oh my god. This is the best fried fish I ever had. What the fuck? Hello, Chris. Oh my goodness. It was worth surviving this hell of a Monday. Just for this fish. I wish I got more of the fish in my box. I focused more on chicken. I only got one piece of fish to try it. But it's so good. Dang. If I ever go back here, I'm gonna get a whole thing of just that fish. Fish and chips are really good. I have a question about fish and chips. When you guys get fish and chips, do you prefer trucks that have like the home style fries where it's like they actually take potatoes, cut them in fresh and deep fry them? Or do you guys prefer the ones that are more like McDonald's where it's like fry paste and these like very perfect coated fries? I really like the ones where you can even like see the potato skin on them. Not wedges. They're still fry shaped, but they're very much like you can tell they were just potatoes. But in the price. That's fair. I really like the kind that has potato skin on them. I guess steak fries, is that another word for them? I found a brand of chips recently that still has the skin on them. And it's really good. It's some of the best chips ever. I don't remember the name of it though. I just recognize it if I saw it. Oh, yeah. Like the non-mushy fries. I usually, whenever I order fries out, I'll take them home and air fry them to make them crispier than the store did, because I like my fries extra burnt. Your dad lied and pretended fried fish was chicken. I don't like it when parents do that and lie about food. It's not going to make their kids less picky. It's just going to make their kids have trust issues. People shouldn't do that. Be honest with your kids about what they're eating. Yeah. Chips was good and hardly cooked. It's basically, the skin was left on when they were cut. And then I think they were kettle cooked. Some fish meat have layers. I mean, kind of. The layers kind of like flake off. That's how you know fish is done cooking, if it flakes apart really easily. I have nasty pre-frozen fish sticks should be illegal. I have the same feeling about pre-frozen fish sticks as I do about fried dino nuggies, which I know I have an unpopular opinion on dino nuggies. But anything where you take the meat, decompose and melt it down into some mystery pink or white paste, and then put it into a shape and bread it, that's like not food anymore. That's toxic waste that they're pretending is food. If I'm eating frozen fish or like frozen chicken, it's gotta be like, I gotta be able to shred that chicken with my teeth. I gotta feel the strings. Or I gotta have the chicken like fillet and flake off in my mouth. I need to know that this is what I'm eating. At least it's cheap helps. Well, that is true though. I sometimes, to save money, will buy like dino nugget type stuff, but to stomach them, I cut them up and put them in stir fry with like a really strong sauce, so I can't taste them. I can't eat them as is. They make me want to die. I just can't. I did find one time I found frozen nuggies that they had like the whole chicken, like the string, like the good stuff, and they were also instead of being breaded in breadcrumbs, they were breaded in like broken Belgian waffle. Oh, that was good. That was like one of the best frozen chickens I think I ever had. Stir-fried dino nuggies sounds hilarious. By the time I'm done with them, you can't tell they're dino nuggies anymore. Decapitate, then cut off the foot, then cut off the tail, then cut off the other foot, then chop the body into bits. You can't tell anymore. That's the way to do it. If you can tell that it's a nuggie, you haven't chopped enough. You have to lynch it into a million pieces. It's gotta look straight like it's in the garbage dump in Hinamizawa before it's good enough to exist in my stir fry. But I don't choose to buy them, just if they're on a really good deal or something, to the point where I can't pass it up. The one thing that overrides my need for quality, the cheapskate life when I see a really good deal. Food is like the one area I splurge though. I do spend a lot on food. I don't buy a lot of other stuff. The chicken must return to Dino. It is kind of ironic. The dinosaurs evolved all this way, especially T-Rex, because chickens are supposedly direct descendants of the T-Rex, right? So the T-Rex evolved all this way to become chimkin. And then we deny evolution by turning it back into a T-Rex when it's dead. What a cruel whim of fate. What an absolutely cruel whim of fate. Food is a cheap hobby compared to others. Oh, my poor soul, you have no clue. No. No. No, it's expensive. But the thing is, because I focus so much on eating healthy, if I want healthy stuff that also tastes good, and it's mostly veggies and meat, I kind of have to spend a lot and I have to get crafty. So it became my one area of splurging. I don't have any regrets. Same as the dinos. True. The dinos die, become oil. If oil becomes plastic, they become dino toys. That's so creepy. Imagine if you died. Okay, the dinosaurs and oil being turned into plastic is the equivalent of if one day you found out all your anime waifu figures were made from the ashes of like old mummified humans. It's the same thing. Just imagine finding out that your waifu figures are made from dead bodies. They're technically also made by dead dino bodies, but imagine it was people. You can finally become your waifu and make her real by asking when you die. Be like, actually you can. You legitimately can. I don't know if you'd have enough carbon, but I know people can make diamonds. People can make diamonds out of dead people ashes and stuff. You can request when you die. Be like, I want the carbon in my ashes to be turned into an Obake Pam statue. You can become Pam. You can become a figure of me. Oh yeah. This is not how I expected my world takeover to go. But I'll take it. You can also make a skeleton out of dead bodies. That's true, it's really easy. You just don't do anything with it. And eventually it happens. It's very time consuming though. You guys, this is how tired I've had caffeine, but it's just making me drunk. It's not making me energy. Do you guys want to know something really scary? We all have a skeleton inside of our bodies. Whoa. Yeah, it's surprising. I know. You gotta make sure it never gets out. That's why Sagittarius, you gotta be really careful. You can't let it out. I think it's dangerous if it gets let out. There is a skeleton inside you. I'm so sorry that you had to find out this way. How do you keep the conversation like this so interesting? What's Pam's secret? The secret is I'm not interesting. You guys have bad taste. I'm boring, but for some reason you guys are watching it anyway. You're watching an anime girl on the internet, so tired she doesn't even know what she's saying anymore, bruh. I guess that's a weird definition for entertainment these days. Oh god, the skeleton's coming out. That's why I don't drink milk, Derpy Afro. I can't give the bones that much power. That's true. We are brains. We are brains puppeting a skeleton meat puppet. Oh, Joshua! But technically, are we even the brain? Or are we a consciousness? Because according to Pantheon, your brain can exist in the digital world even without an actual brain. So maybe one day we'll even get down to being not brains. You can literally have a 0 brain day because you'll have no brain. If that ever happens, I'm gonna be both scared and amused. Oh, see? Exactly, calcium is the source of its power. Oh god, I'm eating broccoli right now. Broccoli has calcium in it. Oh no. Oh no. As you hear this crunch, my skeleton gets stronger. Oh god. Oh god, I'm enabling it. Oh god. Oh jeez. I'm pretty I need to get one. I don't know, sometimes I don't think I have one. I have a suspicion. I mean, I am a 2D anime girl. If I'm a 2D anime girl, do I actually have a brain? Can anime girls have brains? I don't know. I'm not so sure. Oh, yum. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that was like... Oh yeah, baby. Oh man, that's like a full-on Chinese chili pepper. I just ate a whole one. Delicious. Poop Benedict, thank you for subscribing, but this might not be the place for you. I miss stuff like this. I used to cook with whole chilies and just eat them straight. Like numb and spicy hot pot. I bought the chips as a treat, but I used to eat straight up like numb and spicy. I didn't make hot pot with the dough. I just used the flavoring to make stir fry. Oh yeah, this is good shit. If you can see the brain, it's too gory for you. Don't watch Pantheon. I spent all that time promoting it, but you might not want to watch it. There is a gore scene in Pantheon where they actually, it shows it in detail too. They take, like, they shave this guy's head, right? And then I've actually never had mapo tofu, Lind. So they take his head, they shave his head, and then they draw lines on the bald part of his head. And then you watch a laser cut off the skin and cut off the skull. And then you watch it scan his brain, and it disintegrates layer by layer while they scan it, turning him into one of the uploaded intelligences. And like the whole time that scene is going on, they're like, you'll die if you stop talking. So he has to keep talking and communicating and stay awake. He can feel the whole thing, by the way. And it's just like watching the blood go down while he's like stuck in place, having his brain disintegrated. And it's so creepy because you just notice at one point his speech repeat things and like slur, and then like his jaw just drops and he's dead. And it's one of the creepiest animated scenes I think I've ever seen. The Higurashi fingernail scene was really disturbing, but I don't know how to describe it. There's something about, like, I know that this is animation, but there's something about watching the life like disappear from his eyes slowly while they're doing that to his brain that made it so much worse for me. Even in the nail scene, like, they didn't even show it the whole time. Half the scene just showed his face while he was talking, and it was like so messed up. Lynn, this one was actually a North American animation. But it wasn't popular, so it got cancelled after one season, and not a lot of people ended up knowing about it. Hello, Baron Signals. It's called Pantheon. It's a really good show. I'm not done it yet. I still have like 2 or 3 more episodes. But it's been really messed up, and I've been enjoying it. Reminds you of the time in your childhood you had to watch myself be devoured, feed up first person? Huh? In like VR or a video game or a dream or what? I hope you don't mean actually and you're dead now, because that's like slight concerning. Figured us into Pantheon. Tony 10, have you watched Pantheon? Or did you just guess based on the trailer I showed earlier? Did you watch it? You might be the first other person I've met like offline or online that's actually watched it. If you are. I'm not finished it yet, but I'm really liking it. And no, you did watch it. What did you think of it? Don't tell me the end. I still have like 2 or 3 episodes, I think. I left off at the part where you find out who Caspian is. That's where I left off. And I can only watch it on my flight. I can't find it on any streaming service, but it's available on my flights. Yeah, that's really interesting. I like the thought-provoking nature of it. Obviously, it's very over the top and not super realistic, but it's also just really interesting. It's like a big thought experiment gone wrong as a show. And I wish more people knew about it, because I want there to be more shows like that. But I don't think it's going to encourage people to make more shows like that, where it doesn't perform very well numbers-wise, unfortunately. But it's so good! As far as very gory animes, you've heard 50/50 on Corpse Party. I like playing Corpse Party. I gotta finish it. I don't know if I'd want to watch it, though. In terms of that type of gore, I prefer in-game. Also, I like an explosion! Well, I want to watch the rest of Pantheon. I'm taking a different airline on my flight back, so I can't finish it. Maybe next time. I will agree with you, Patricio. Fatal Frame can be a little exhausting. Just having to go, I don't know, the pacing of it's very slow. You get 12 hours, but it feels like you're playing 48 hours. I really enjoy Fatal Frame. But my main criticism would be that it does feel very long, yeah. Also, you can installation wherever is more comfortable for you is fine. I can see the chat on both. If you want other people to see your message, YouTube is usually busier. But if you just want me to see it, either is good. The stream is quite delayed today, though, and my internet connection is really bad. So today I'm not able to see quite as many of them as usual, but it's been working a lot more stable the past hour. So hopefully I'm not too far behind. Yeah, it's really rough trying to 100% Fatal Frame. It's one of the only games I don't think I'd even consider it. Also, I skeptical Panama. It's much closer to being in sync now. It's very helpful. I can actually say hi to people again when they come in. Apologies to everyone who came in early that I couldn't say hi to. It was not possible, ma'am. It flags when people are new chatters. But it's not flagging people who are new that were here earlier, unfortunately. Because it counts it as part of the same session. Are you representing any horror game sounds, Jeff? Yes and no. Some of them it wouldn't be too bad. Hello, Yannick! Welcome on the YouTube side! This food is good. I'm sorry you get less chatting and more crunching. I should just accept my death at one point and do a I eat, no talking ASMR. All I do is eat while I have a crying face because I hate ASMR. What I need to eat, I'm hungry. Let's just see around, please. Stay of Fire, Kiddo Sentai Iron Saga. I've never heard of that one, ironically. That's true, anything can be ASMR if you're brave enough. I'm not brave enough, I hate ASMR. You did almost 100% Little Nightmares. Nice! It is kind of a horror game, but it's a very unique horror game. Because it's very, children's horror. I love children's horror. But I don't like the children's horror as in, Five Nights at Freddy's. Or, Poppy Playtime. To me, sure, the models in game kind of scare me. But, that type of thing isn't the type of horror I enjoy. I really like children's horror, like Little Nightmares. It has a lot of unique imagery and concepts. You have to admit, Little Nightmares is, a work of art. In terms of the art direction, it's honestly a masterpiece. And I really enjoy stuff like that that's very creative. Highly should! Recommend Mecha Lullaby. Interesting. I'll have to do that. I actually might be playing Phasmophobia on Wednesday on stream, by the way. But it won't be on my channel. I'm not going to stream my POV. That's what I might be joining for Lane's return stream a little bit. I might join Lane's return stream for a bit of Phasmo. That should be a good time. Mentioned children's horror and I thought of Goosebumps. We watched oh god, I can't remember the name of it. We watched a similar movie recently. And now I kind of want to get into Goosebumps. I never got into it. I don't know anything about it. What if it's similar? Now I'm interested. Yeah, I like order that tackles childhood fears. It's really creative because in order to make it safe for children to watch, they can't just rely on gore and like jump scares. I find jump scares and gore do not make a good horror. They're boring. Gore has its uses. Sometimes some scary stories tell in the dark. Yeah. That's what we watched. Sometimes gore has its uses. Same with jump scares. But I don't like horror that relies on those as the scares. That's not scary, in my opinion. That's boring. It's not creative anymore. This is boring. I need to work up to it so that I'm emotionally invested. So that when I see, I'm not gonna see people getting blown up and turned to bits and be like, oh, how terrifying. I need to get invested. I need to want their backstories. I need to ship them with people. I need to fall in love with this character and then have them terribly torn apart. And then my heart ripped out, not my eyeballs. Gore can have its uses if you build up to it. If you only have gore, it's no good. Do you mean the TV series? Or do you mean the book? I never finished it, but I was watching the TV series. I never finished it though. But I know it got a lot of bad reviews, but I was curious about it, so I wanted to watch some of it. Not if you've watched people play, you can't play it. I don't even find it fun to watch people play. It's just like, nyeh. Jump scares you can save for that. No, anything that relies on jump scares though. It just doesn't do it for me. Sometimes if it's a funny horror game like PN, you turn around and he's right there. That's kind of funny. But I don't know. On stream they can be fun, I guess, but like a level of personal enjoyment isn't there for me with jump scare games. This is not there. In VR though, jump scares in VR can be really scary. I will admit that. Getting jump scared in VR can be quite frightening. VR takes horror to a new level. There's a lot of like VR chat horror worlds that like don't scare you. But I want to try playing like Resident Evil or something in VR. If I ever get 3D model, and then I can have full body tracking like some people do with 3D models. I want to try to hook it up and maybe do some like VR game streams with my 3D model moving in the corner however I'm moving. And Resident Evil is one of the ones I'd like to try. That and maybe I want to stream Outdoos, but I also don't know if I want to or if I want to play it off stream. Never got around to finishing it. And they're trying spiders in VR. I'm sure there's a spider world in VR chat. I've never seen a spider in VR chat. I feel like that's probably one thing I may not be able to handle in VR chat. There's a spider world. I don't think I could do it. Exactly, I like tension, psychological horror. Yeah. 100%. So I often like horror visual novels. You found a spider world, don't ever take me there. I say, but I'd be down to check it out. They are way less scary considering you go with the squad of homies, that's true. If I did a stream going to VR chat horror worlds alone though, might be a little more scary. I think the other thing with VR chat horror is that because it's VR chat, the thing about VR chat is that it's often like shells of worlds. The gameplay isn't super nice. Best gameplay right now. So the thing about VR chat horror worlds is that they're not really that scary because often in VR chat, no hello, everything is kind of like a shell of a world. It's less a world itself and more like an appearance that you can explore. There's no deep, like, depth or lore to the horror in VR chat very often. So it feels less like getting immersed in a game and more you can just turn around and see scary visuals. I think for a VR game to scare me a lot, like, I've been spooked in VR chat, but I haven't been disturbed in like a psychological horror way. I think to get that, you would need a game. You would need a game that has like, that slowly over many hours, like, I think the classic horror formula would work well in VR, where it's like you move into a small town. Everything is nice and cozy. Very tight-knit community. And then you start to see really weird cult-like shit. And then it just starts to get worse and worse and worse and very dangerous. That type of formula in VR would be really nice. I think that would be the type of thing in VR I would want to experience. Which is why I'm thinking Resident Evil might be kind of fun. I feel like that's the type of thing in VR I would enjoy for horror. Peanuts got a VR theme park at a horror ride. Peanuts could. What a name. Reverse Santa. What is some of your favorite horror scary horror scorer? Horror scary games when you're on it? I don't actually play a lot. I like the concept, but I don't actually end up playing a lot. I do quite like Fatal Frame. I really like the Zero Escape series, though I haven't finished it yet. 999 was really fun. But it's more of like a psychological thriller, maybe, and a puzzle game than true horror. But I really enjoy narrative horror, where they rely more on text to scare you. That's why I'm really liking Corpse Factory and Corpse Party. Yolawadi is one I really want to try for that reason, yeah. I really want to read Uzumaki. VR game based on Junji Ito would be so scary. Oh god, Linda, there's a documentary about a real cult that formed in VR chat. There's legitimately a documentary. I watched it. It was so creepy. It was so weird. It was so weird. It was uncomfortable. It's fascinating though. Higurashi VR. That would be kind of cool. And they slowly like mess with your vision as you get like indulged with Hinamizawa syndrome and stuff. And then you have like X many days to solve the mystery, or you die and you get sent back into the past. That could work so well. That'll be fun. Corpse Party gets very visceral with the descriptions. Yeah! I mean, Corpse Party does have some gore, but the descriptions are still more powerful than the visuals, in my opinion, in Corpse Party. That's what I really liked about it. Despite the fact that it has gore warnings and stuff, it also it doesn't slack off in the narration, and I really appreciated that. I only played one chapter, but this Halloween or something, I'd really like to go back and maybe try to finish Corpse Party. I've been saving it for stream because I think there's a lot of good reaction stuff in Corpse Party. If I don't do it this year, I might end up going back to it by myself though. I don't think it was called We Are Family. It was like a YouTuber documentary. Someone on YouTube just made it. Yeah. I'm gonna finish another food. Good night, Randall! I'm really gonna sleep in a bit myself. Exactly, a description for gore. Feels like the true horror boils to the twistedness of one's mind. It challenges you to imagine it. And sometimes your imagination can be more frightening than anything that you could ever see. And that is what I enjoy. I like to know how truly frightening my mind can be. Because I feel like we tend to imagine things in an exaggerated way, like stronger than they actually are. So for things like horror, imagining things being all twisted and weird, it's more exaggerated than if we saw it. When you see it, it's suddenly not as frightening with horror. At least that's my opinion. Let's see, I've actually heard it's pretty good though, but I've never gotten down to it before. The idea of running away trying to survive from a monster is thrilling. That I can see that though. I do want to play Alien Isolation. I've heard that's the best survival horror. I think I would enjoy it. House of Morgan. I really want to read that one. I've heard it's terrifying, but it's very unique. It actually has better reviews than Breath of the Wild. Slice of Resistance, Laura. Yeah, this is what Mondays look like for me. I've heard that House of Morgana is literally like the highest rated game on Switch ever. I could be wrong, but at least at one point it was. Because I remember reading like some sort of publication about that. Hello. Exactly, a mystery is always going to be stronger than an answer. As soon as you answer it, it's not that scary anymore. Exactly. No matter what, you can build up a person. What they think of is always going to be scarier for them. Then it's a little more personalized too, because different things are scary for different people. So people fill in the blanks with whatever is scariest for them. And that's why I think horror can be brilliant when it relies less on visuals and more on the reader. I haven't seen the Corpse Party anime. I don't plan on watching it because I feel like it wouldn't do justice to the game. It was really good. We were also very bothered. Jonathan, perfect. I like to be bothered by my fictional content. Pantheon's bothered me a lot. It's peak content, so I'm excited. I'll have to play it eventually. It doesn't. Yeah, I can imagine. I remember the Corpse Party anime was really controversial too. People were trying to get it banned and shit, and I'm just like, okay. But there's a million other animes with all these reasons you're trying to get it banned that you're not complaining about, so just don't watch anime if you can't handle anime. If you're in a chat world that distorts what your friends say and seeds mistrust and creepy ideas, that would be really cool. If they can somehow take AI to like twist the actual words your friends say and make different things come out of their mouth. That would be so weird. That would be so interesting. Oh god, talking about creepypastas reminded me of all those really scary Disney things at the airport in Vancouver. I still have to do a stream showing you guys all the creepy Disney toy photos. I have like 40 photos of all the scary Disney toys. I can do a zatsu while I look through the slideshow and show them all to you guys. It'll be a truly frightening stream indeed. What is Abandoned by Disney? I've never heard of that. It's like a documentary or a channel. Man, imagine one day when Disney World closes down. Abandoned theme parks are so weird and creepy. Imagine when Disney eventually is gone and closes down. Do you know how terrifying all those elaborate displays at Disney World are going to be when Disney World is no longer open? And it starts to like grow over? It's a story. Okay. The thing replicates your voice. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like if they find a way to like replicate the user's voice. And make it... Oh, you mean your own voice? That's so weird. It's about a closed Disney resort. It's like what I was just saying then. That'll be interesting. I haven't actually read a lot of copypastas, I'm not gonna lie. I like the concept of them, but I never actually read them. I more learn about them here and there, and I'm like, whoa, that's cool. I don't actually remember if I've ever read any full ones. I just like learning about them. I should try actually reading them someday. Creepypasta ASMR. Baby Jess, thank you for the super, for the test, I appreciate it. Do a stream while traveling or something. We just like hold a flashlight to my face and read creepypastas. Kirby and Nier have taught you that about abandoned amusement parks. I really like the abandoned amusement park in Nier in VR. It's really beautiful. One time you went to your cousin's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, the animatronics were shut down and its eyes followed you. Oh, that's so frightening. That's so frightening. God, I don't think I could do that. I would never be able to go to Chuck E. Cheese again. I would be like, I'm sorry, but your animatronics are cursed. I'm not coming back. Animatronics in general scare me quite a bit. I will admit, the character design in Five Nights at Freddy's ends up being Final Night for a lot of people who die in the game, but the character design for it and like stuff like Poppy Playtime is creepy. The gameplay is just too reliant on the designs being creepy to me. And then Chucky says poggers. If the eyes followed me and then said poggers, no, I would give up on this mortal realm. I would cease to exist right there. I would die of a heart attack. The only animatronics we've seen IRL. Oh. Don't worry about it. You've seen IRL from dinosaurs. I don't think I've actually seen a lot of animatronics. I think they can be really creative though. Sometimes they're okay. It's more like the kitsy animatronics that scare me. If they're very stylized or something, not so much, but they're very kitsy, like you know what I mean. The really old, like retro Disney vibe ones that scare me. There's something off about them. And Chuck E. Cheese would fall in that category for me. I've never been inside a Chuck E. Cheese though. Is that blasphemy? The only Chuck E. Cheese I've been inside of was in VR chat. Not about puppets. It really depends. Like in Little Shop of Horrors, the plant puppet, I think that's so cool. But certain types of puppets, like in the Dark Crystal, one reason I put off watching it so many years is because the puppets scare me. But I feel like sometimes they can be really cool, and sometimes they scare me. Puppets are very hit and miss. Like SCP, Jump the Shark. Okay, yeah, Sesame Street and the Muppets kind of scare me. I haven't heard of Showbiz Pizza. There's a maze under the stage of the band will play. That's pretty cool, actually. I would want to go in the maze. Dolls kind of scare me too. Life-size dolls scare me a lot. That's why I really like dolls in horror, though. Yeah, Henson puppets are really good. Henson's impressive. His puppetry is incredible. That's why I really like Little Shop of Horrors. His work with Audrey too was amazing. Kids would get lost in the maze and it was too small for adults to go. So no one could rescue the children? They just get lost in the maze forever, but there's some creepy passes about that. Dark Crystal's free with ads currently on YouTube. Really? I wonder if we could do a Dark Crystal watch along with numbers then. That could be fun. Jim Henson's last project was the first live-action TMNT. I've actually never seen that something. Hello, Neil Prism! Your Monday was better than your Sunday? My Monday was a hit and miss. It went from really bad to really good to really bad to really good. I'm tired. You know, there were some bones in the maze. Don't worry about it, honey. That's just some child who visited last week. Damn, I just realized that when I speak really softly, the mommy voice ASMR, the mommy voice softly kind of hits good. I could make use of that down the road. Do you have a crush on David Bowie and Labyrinth? Who didn't? Who didn't? Let's be real. I'm sure some people didn't, but maybe they're just lying to themselves. I don't know. I think that's just Timmy. That kid owed some money. Is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Bleh. I'm like leaning my head on my desk right now. like literally leaning my head on my desk. I can't sleep until I finish my food, but guys, I'm too tired to eat it. Because of my medication, I can't sleep until 3 hours after I finish eating. And I have to finish eating because I'm anemic. But I don't want to eat. The longer I take to eat, the longer until I can sleep. Oh, darlings. I'm like so tired, I'm like drunk. How come you have to wait 3 hours? Acid reflux, my friend. Or go to bed any sooner. It's not gonna be fun for my vocal cords. Oh yeah. Being sick sucks. No, that's just my everyday medication. That's an everyday rule for Pam. That's an everyday rule. It is a pain. Those of you who have had to deal with it, especially chronically, know what it's like. I'm already pushing it with the fried chicken. I can't go to bed right after eating it. Unless I have couches. I can probably sleep sitting up. That's probably okay. I might sleep sitting up and go to bed a little sooner. What's the needle getting me found by accident? I wanna know. You eat while sleeping? Concern. What type of sleepwalking are you doing? Just slight concern. A slight concern. Angora bunnies are really floofy. They're perfect. Spiffy, just thank you for the super. Funnily enough, your SCP that you wrote is about a human-sized doll that takes things and turns them into dolls. Nice. That reminds me of an episode of Criminal Minds that I saw a long time ago. I don't know if this is actually the episode. I know I had pneumonia at the time. So I was having, like, I had it pretty severe at this time, actually. So I was having hallucinations because I had a really high fever. And I was lying on the couch. I was quite young. And my dad was watching Criminal Minds. And, I was, like, watching it while I was having a high fever. And I remember the episode. Can any of you guys remember this episode? I'm curious if it was real. Yes, I have medication now that cures it. I just have to be careful to use it. So I was watching it, and this girl was kidnapping like pretty girls and turning them into dolls, like drugging them with IVs so they couldn't move. And then she was doing their makeup and dressing them up, and she was turning like her basement into a dollhouse. And there were just a bunch of girls who were like drugged with some kind of drug so that like they could still feel everything and their brain was still working, but like they couldn't move. And then she would be like feeding them with the IV and hydrating them with the IV so they also didn't die. They were just like stuck as dolls. Only their eyes could move. Yes, you're right. They were able to blink. And sometimes they were crying. Let's keep thank you for the follow. It was so there was a tea party with 3 of them. I'm glad it was a real episode. Okay, so that wasn't a fever hallucination. Nice. I was gonna say that was my favorite episode, but I couldn't remember if that was an actual episode or if that was the fever, because I know I was having really bad ones on and off at the time. So I was at a period where I had pneumonia in both lungs. Like, I didn't actually know if I was gonna live level sick. And I couldn't remember if that was real or not. The game is called Redeemer. It's basically a top-down martial arts game with zombies, mutant guns, and a giant Super American 80s style monk. That sounds interesting. So interesting. Can we see some Angora bunnies? No. I'm on a laptop without a mouse and I'm trying to eat food. Right now my food is on a tray on my laptop. I can't really look anything up right now. But I highly recommend googling Angora bunnies. They're very, very cute. Somehow worse than taxidermy. It's basically taxidermy humans, but they're still alive. The killer really did have a tragic backstory. The episode was really well written. I specifically remember that was actually the last episode that my dad ever watched. Because we watched it at the warehouse sometimes before that as well. And he stopped watching it permanently after that. I was like, whoa, that's my favorite episode ever. And he's like, yeah, that's too disturbing, I'm out. He couldn't handle it. Yeah, the Uncanny Valley was just weird. I showed your phone on your face. Go to sleep, Alan. Go to sleep. It was a really morbid, but good episode. Can't blame him. Yeah, understandable. The fact that that was my favorite episode probably doesn't say a lot of good things about me, but... I really like messed up stuff, can you tell? Spippy does say you with something Uncanny Valley is the episode. It was good. Oh, Xander, happy Monday. I don't think there's too many time zones still in Monday anymore, are there? Huh. I would try to stream until PST midnight, and then we could say we survived until Tuesday. But I don't think I can do it. I have to be at the airport like 2 hours after that, so it's probably not a good idea. I should probably try to get any sleep. I never thought of doll Pam. That'd be cute. Imagine a ball jointed doll of me. I would love to have a ball jointed Pam. That'd be so cute. But I don't think I can realistically make that merch idea because I'll be like $200 or more per doll. Ball jointed dolls are so expensive. Oh my gosh. They literally cost like everything. Hello, Cheese Plus! Hello, Ben Squizzen! But yeah. Who needs sleep with dolls like this? You're welcome. I just gave you all nightmares. No, none of you will sleep. I hope those of you who do sleep dream of my VR chat ostrich egg eating adventure. I still am confused by that dream. And it all moves in your sleep. It's like Elf on a Shelf. You buy it and every morning you wake up, it's not where you left it. You buy it, but it's haunted. It's the worst merch ever because you can never get rid of it. Every time you throw it out, it comes back. You know what it reminds me of? I haven't seen this in so long, I don't even remember how it goes. I think it was called, like, Tiny Soldiers? It's like this movie where those kids, like, army toys come to life or something. I don't remember how it goes at all. I just remember that it exists. Small Soldiers, is that the name of it? I think I saw it once, a very long time ago. And it's just like vaguely coming to my memory. And my brain is like, is this real? I think I remember liking it. But I don't remember much about it. Isolated Pigeon, thank you for the follow. It's on the theater when you're a kid. I don't even think I was alive when it was in theaters. But I want to watch it again now. Okay, have a good sleep, basket. I had to go to sleep soon myself. Or at least stop stream so I can finish my food. I'm so bad at eating on stream. In just school days. Kanashimi no, I can't sing shit. I want to sing. I want to sing the song from school days, from the boat scene, so bad. Man. School days teachers lessons, yeah, don't cheat on your girlfriend unless you want your head in a bag. How long have you been streaming? I don't even know. I had to kill the stream and restart the stream and kill the stream and restart the stream, so I don't even know how long I've been live or trying to be like. Skull Days is borderline. No, it's straight up hentai. There's a game of it, isn't it straight up hentai? The anime might be a little more subtle, but I'm pretty sure the game is straight up hentai. He's to stream the visual novel. Do you want me to get my account banned? Although I think I saw someone else streaming it. Maybe there's a version that's safe. That could be fun. I can always do what I saw Ryu doing. Ryu has a separate NSFW channel where she streams hentai games on Patreon. I know a number of people who do like hentai games on Patreon or OnlyFans or Chatterbait, and occasionally it's tempting because then I can play games I can't otherwise play. But there's usually an all-age version that would be okay anyway, so if you want the full one, you just have to go buy it yourself. There's 3 consecutive Pam thumbnails. Yeah, I couldn't get the stream to work. I'm probably gonna private the other streams so that people don't waste their time on them. I'll leave them unlisted, so you guys can still find them if you really want and have the links. But they're not gonna be, like, findable. I don't want people stumbling on the channel and finding 20 minutes of me saying, "Is it working?" That's embarrassing. Let's chaotic me, hello! I think the game is Japanese only, but there's, like, fan translations? I don't know if it ever actually got translated. How's you know guys a good anime? For those of you who are members, on Wednesdays or Thursdays, I've been doing watchalongs of it on Discord. I can share my screen with it, so we just all, like, find the episode on our own, start at the same time, and talk about it and chat. If any of you want to join, it'll probably be Thursday this week. Because I'm probably going to stream on Wednesday. And I like it to be a day I don't stream, so that I have the power to stream as late as I want. The watch-alongs are quite fun. I'm glad you enjoy them. Makes me happy when people enjoy them. I know it's not the same as a lot of people do for watch-alongs where they hop on voice chat and stuff, but I don't actually like to talk when I watch stuff. Like, I've done some watch-alongs for Saris and stuff where I was, like, talking on mic and stuff, but I enjoy it a lot more when I don't have to talk out loud because I like to listen to shows. I don't want to talk over it. Even if it's just talking over myself, like, I don't know, I'm much comfier. Yeah, it's a way comfier way to do a watch-along. We just type. That way, if you want to focus on the movie, you don't have to read it. And if you want to read it, you can. Yeah, I saw Cadence of Hyrule is free this week. Did you guys know that one of my friends voices Link in that game? Katie Bear. That we've done a few collabs with. Katie Bear voices Link in Cadence of Hyrule. Read it today. Nice. She did such a good job being cutie Link in that game. I gotta play it one of these days. I'd probably want to play it on PC though, so that I can use a dance mat. Actually, that's an idea. Hold on. I might do that on Saturday. Maybe we can do Dance Mat Cadence of Hyrule. Okay. It is a mix of Young Link and Toon Link. It's so cute. I just tried one of the other dishes that I got in my buffet meal. That is some spicy spice. I would put this probably on the same level as... I think it's the same spice that's in Hot and Spicy Hot Pot. Like that type of pepper that you bite it and your whole mouth goes numb. Like, and that's not me exaggerating and having a bad spice tolerance. That's literally the point of this spice. It literally makes your mouth numb. It's got this in the veggies. Good thing it's a rare day I'm allowed to have spices. It's so good. I would say it's spicier than like Korean spicy instant noodles. It's good. You don't see how anyone can enjoy it. No, that's the best part about this type of spice. You can still taste it. Ah, shit. Fine. While the redeem is there, I'll just eat. I hope you're happy. I ate the last crunchy broccoli just for you. Wait. Yeah. The broccoli is so much more crunchy than everything else I have here. Alright, that was my last broccoli. I still have a good amount of food though. I have to talk slightly less and eat my food. I really gotta eat my food. And why are you guys here at stupid o'clock watching an anime girl eating food? Why? Why are you still watching? I don't know how many people are watching right now. When I looked earlier, it was like more views than usual, despite the stream breaking like 3 times. It's like people want to watch me do nothing and eat instead of actually doing stuff. Oh, real cute. I don't want to know how many. Why? Why? Why are you guys here? This is why I'm trying to push myself to do more zatsus when I travel. Because when I travel, it's easier to do zatsus because it's less setup. So even if I don't like doing zatsus, you guys really like them. So I can at least compromise and do them when I travel for you guys. Because it's easier anyway. This is top tier food stream. This is like the worst content on YouTube. I'm gonna give it a dislike. Why are we here? Let's expand this question. Why are we here on Earth? What is my purpose in life? Apparently, it's to entertain faceless people on the internet by putting food in my mouth. What a purpose. And stories are always so funny. I'm glad my pain gives you enjoyment. Hello, Exile. At least I can get content out of my suffering. Oh yeah. Oh man, I love this particular dish. I got a bunch of it. It was like pepper, chicken, and veggies, I think is all it said. And then it had, I don't know if it was Cantonese or Mandarin, but it had the rest of it written out in characters I couldn't read. So I just took a bunch. I don't know what's in it. It's really good though. It's been so long since I had that. Like, what is the numbing spice? I want to look it up. It's been so long since I had that spice. I missed it. What is it? Oh, it is mala. Mala peppercorns. If you look it up, so it literally makes your lips and tongue feel like it's vibrating, and then makes it go kind of numb. It's really good. What is the spice level? I'm curious how it compares to Thai chili. What's the Scoville scale? 50 to 75,000. Okay. So on the scale, it's 50 to 75,000 SHU. How does it compare to like jalapeno? Jalapeno is like, okay, this is gonna put it in perspective for you guys. So jalapeno pepper is like 2,500 to 8,000 SHU. Jalapeno is 2,000 to 8,000. This is 50,000 to 75,000. So, I think that puts it into perspective a little bit. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I can see a bunch of the peppers in the bowl. There's tons of them in this. What's the usual kind of chili that I used to cook with? Oh man, the usual one I used to use is hotter actually. Before I was banned from spicy food, my favorite to cook with was bird's eye chili. They're from 50 to 100,000, depending on the chili itself. 50 to 100. Those ones are really tasty. That's about as hot as I can get on the it's spicy but still has flavor scale. Anything hotter than them. And I stopped tasting it a little bit. I can eat hotter. I just prefer to eat it when I can still taste it. What's that kind of? Plants using spices, trying their best to stop us from eating them. Yeah. It's literally it. The spice is a defense so that people don't want to eat them for survivability of the plant. Yet, for some reason, humans are masochists. And they enjoy it. Like me. If you like spicy food, you're a culinary masochist. Unfortunately, I'm not a culinary masochist enough to enjoy the stomach pain, so I don't do it often anymore. Yeah. Spicy food is yummy. You hear that crunch? Did you guys hear that very specific crunch? Okay, another one. This is the peppercorn itself. I'm gonna chew on straight up a peppercorn. Shit, that one was soft. Oh god, they're all soft. What is crunchy? I thought it was the peppercorns. I have like 6 peppercorns in my mouth. They're all soft. They're all soft. Okay, maybe having 6 of the numbing peppercorns in my mouth at once was a bad idea. A delicious bad idea. I'm kind of scared I'm gonna bite my tongue. Delicious though. It's kind of hard to tell where your tongue stops when it's numb. Man, is that good though. Man, did I miss this type of food. I remember in Hong Kong, Nobuo bought me a pack of fries from McDonald's. 919, hello! Hold on, hold on. I'll see you guys in live. Have a good night. Hello! I can't pull up a shout out clip right now because I'm using hotel Wi-Fi and it's barely functioning. But I'll try to give you a regular shout out. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I hope that worked. Mhm. So, when I was in Hong Kong, Nobuo brought me a thing of fries with that type of spice in it, and it is like mala shake fries. So they come in a package. You pour the powder on the fries and you shake it up in a bag and you eat it. I put it in. I was enjoying them. That's the fries I left in my bag by accident and then found when I got back to the warehouse, but I didn't finish them. But I was like eating a bunch of them, even on stream, and they were really, really good. Aka like licked one and gave up. I know Nobuo also liked them. I don't remember if James or Hardy ever tried them, but I know that me and Nobuo liked them. They're tasty. They're so good I didn't want to throw them away. That was the thing though. I wanted to take them back to eat them in the hotel, but then I forgot to eat them, and I forgot they were in my bag. It was bad. I gotta go back to forcing myself to finish eating. You guys are here to hold me responsible and make sure I eat my food. If I go too long without eating, yell at me to eat. I should just retag this stream as mukbang ASMR eating. That's all it is at this point. Because you guys have no idea how much food I bought. I'm trying so hard to eat all this food. It's so much food. How much do you have left? Shadamunalo! I have like 10 beans. A little bit, like some stir-fried peppers. 2 pieces of spicy chicken. 1 sesame red bean paste ball. And a cookie. I do have to eat it all because I can't take it with me on the plane. I don't want to throw it out. I'm not full. I could finish it. I'm just tired. I normally eat a lot of food. And I didn't eat a lot today because I've been on the go and getting lost and stuff. So I made sure to get a really big supper, like make up for the nutrients. Because with anemia, you kind of have to make sure you get enough food in a day. So I got the amount that I need to eat. The problem is my jaw's too tired to eat it. When's your flight? Come on. In 6 hours? Thank you for the follow. So I really gotta finish this food. I want to waste it. It's really tasty. Man, if I wasn't in the hotel, that's true. I could blender them. Do it. It's like cronies. I think I'm gonna save my cookie for breakfast, though. I think the cookie is mostly made of sugar. It's not like it's gonna go bad. I might break off around where I already bit. Just so I don't have my teeth germs on it all night. And then have the rest of it for breakfast. Really? There was a route taken out of a game because the ending was so bad? I didn't know that happened ever. I kind of don't like it when they take stuff out though, even if it's because it's bad. Leave it in, some people might want the bad ending. Man, I gotta pack my bag. I just kind of got back from all my CEO business and threw my stuff on the floor and started a stream. This place is a wreck. I literally threw everything everywhere. In my bag, I was digging for clothes this morning. I just threw everything in my bag on the floor. Whoops. I actually have some emergency chocolate I carry in my travel suitcase. Aka gave it to me. It's a chocolate bar that has coffee in it, so it's really high in caffeine. She's like, if you ever have a really rough day and need it, I almost ate it today. I actually dug through my bag to eat it, but I brought the wrong bag. It has emergency chocolate rations. Yeah. This song is starting to feel like a challenge. Every time the song restarts, all I hear it saying is, "Come on, Pam, finish your food, Pam." And I'm like, no. Chocolate brings your worst enemy. Same, because I'm not supposed to have chocolate ever either. I did make a rare exception though, and then I have some Tums. This cookie is gonna be one of those rare exceptions. Little did that worker at Starbucks know. They provided me my breakfast. Emergency sugar rush, minute like Paimon. Here's the emergency. I wonder what percentage of Paimon's body is comprised of sugar. Would she give you a good sugar rush? Or would she give you a more stable protein? That's the problem though. I don't have anything that can grind up my food. I don't have a blender. Wait, you're not done eating? No, I usually eat really slowly. Like, it can take me an hour or longer to eat when I'm only eating. Just mush it with your hands. You're just trying to trick me into giving you more ASMR. I don't have more than a pestle. I'm at a hotel. I could put it. We can put it on the table and smash it with a lamp. Does that count as a mortar and pestle? That's the closest I got right now. I heard a voice in the hallway for a second and I was like, oh no, they're coming for me. But then they kept walking down the hallway. Safe. Who is they? The hotel staff. I thought they were gonna come and tell me to shut up. Where I'm staying right now, I'm not gonna say where I am or what time it is, but where I'm staying, it's in the AM hours. Where I currently am temporarily, it is Tuesday. So I'm slight worried about getting yelled at. Hey, Rolling Dodge! Exactly, I'm in an undisclosed location. That's why I'm talking so quiet. I don't want to get kicked out. So far, no noise complaint. I feel like we'd have one by now if it was a problem, so... If I got a noise complaint, I would immediately shut up. I'm not gonna bother other people. But if it's not bothering anyone, we're good. I still can't believe we got the stream working at all, to be honest. I'm sorry the visual quality is terrible, but that's the best we could do. Look. Oh yeah, I love these chilies. I'm just straight up eating whole chilies. Is that weird? I miss spicy. I mean the whole chilies. Oh, there's a crunchy chili. I'm sure you heard that one. Mouthful after mouthful after mouthful after mouthful of chili might have been a mistake. I've very tasty mistake, which I don't regret. Yeah. It's making my nose run though. And doing what spicy food helps do and clear out the shit in my lungs. Which is the reason I'm making an excuse to have it for once, so good to know it's working. I know reading after this is going to be a long, painful one. Oh shit, I'm going on a plane. Oh no. I suddenly realized I didn't think this through. Well, shit. Literally. No, I should be okay. I used to eat really spicy and I never had problems with it. The only issue right now is I don't know how it's gonna go with my medication. Because right now I'm having like, just because I'm also sick right now, I have like a swamp water mix of medications. I'm just kind of sitting here being like, oh boy, I hope they don't conflict with each other. Problem for future Pam and the staff on the plane. Hopefully a problem for nobody ever, but we'll see. I would say I'll keep you guys updated, but I think I'd rather leave it a mystery to save some of my own dignity just in case. Sounds at work, yeah. Sounds at work is basically my life right now. Me fighting off. But I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky to be in a good enough state to still do all my regular stuff. What's like Curtis? Mondays are rough. You hear about an emergency landing anywhere? Yeah, it was probably me. I stuck out the plane. Had to land. That's a good question, Rolling Dodge. What are plans for future streams? So actually, oh no, turbulence. Oh god, please no, not after. Oh. I just remembered the last flight and now I'm scared to go with my plane. Oh no. Pain. So I actually am planning on doing another game show next week. That being said, this is gonna be a bit of an experimental game show. Because I want to try something different to see if it'll work or not. It's going to be one guest instead of two. It's going to be me challenging one person to a bunch of different games. And Hardy, and Aka, and James, and Noble know who this person is. But you guys don't. And I will be telling you during a stream on Friday or Saturday. So you can look forward to. I'm gonna be doing what I mentioned before, actually. I'm gonna make a Discord thread for it in the next few days. I'm gonna do a stream where I react to a bunch of VTuber clips and original songs and stuff. I'm gonna vet them beforehand so that I can pick which ones we watch. Just because I don't want to watch, like, how do I word this? I I don't want to watch any, like, I don't want to watch only 2 hours of, like, corny out of context clips, because that gets really boring. And I also don't want to watch any clips of, like, VTubers doxing other VTubers or whatever if it happens by accident or whatever. I don't want to watch that kind of stuff. But I want to watch, like, unique clips that are, like, funny or, like, really cool original songs or, like, I don't know. Like, controversial ones are okay. I just don't want certain types, if that makes sense. So I'm probably going to watch them real quick first, and then we can watch them on stream. Get to learn about some new VTubers. And what I would really appreciate out of it is if you guys could send me clips of people you'd like to see on the game show in the future. I want to know... I want to learn more about people that you guys want me to interact with. Because I don't have as much time to watch VTubers as I used to. And I feel like I'm falling behind sometimes. So I want you guys to introduce me to all your other favorites. So I can learn about some cool people. It'll be a fun stream, I think. As a pilot training, let me tell you, if big puffy clouds means low turbulence, then our outside clouds will be potentially high. Is that true? It's so weird. This flight was cloudy and it was turbulent. But to be fair, the clouds were moving really fast and it's kind of weird. But yeah, the Discord, there's a link for it now that you can grab. Have you heard of Obake Pim? Oh my god, my sinuses are so messed up from all those chilies. I've heard of her. She sounds dumb. I wouldn't watch her. I heard that sometimes, even though she is using hotel Wi-Fi and doing nothing but eating food and head empty, useless thoughts, people still watch her, like... Why? Nothing join, thank you! I need to finish. I have two things left. 1 piece of chicken and a sesame ball. I gotta finish these things. It's generally how you tell. Okay, cool. And obviously there'd be more to it than that, but that's interesting. My jaw is so tired. I don't want to chew anymore. But I need this protein and iron. Blech. Consume food, hard mode engaged. Help me. Chat, you wanna finish my chicken? If you finish my chicken, I can pretend I ate it. No one will know the difference. My body will know the difference in protest, but... But yeah, sometimes your jaw just gets tired, yeah. It's like, your stomach is like, I would like to eat, but then you have to actually eat it, and you're like, never mind. And you accidentally dropped them in the toilet. Oh gosh, oh darn. No, I paid for this food. I'm gonna consume it, damn it. I'm gonna consume. I used my hard-earned money on this chicken. And I can't take it back on the plane. It's going in my belly. I'm gonna admit I ate enough that it was probably enough to be healthy and good. I probably don't have to finish this, but I'm really stingy with money. I don't spend money on food and then not consume it. You don't get to be a rich CEO by wasting money on food you throw in the trash. Every penny saved is more money for your hoarding pile. Wait. Is your head still fully on the desk? My elbow's on the desk and my head is leaning on my hand. If I had a 3D model right now, this would be so funny. 3D chatting tired hour zatsus. You guys will see how lazy I get when I'm tired. By the end of it, it would just be lying in bed zatsu. Wearing lip balm was cheap, yes. I don't deny it. I don't deny it. It's been a legendary zatsu. Good to know you guys are easy to please. I'm glad I saved the sesame ball for the last as a dessert. What's that? I thought it was bean paste. Yeah. So what I learned from this stream is that you guys prefer streams when I don't even know what's happening anymore. I just turn on stream and I'm like, hi. I got no brain, let's go. I don't have to put in effort ever again because you guys prefer it when I'm dead. To be fair, I also had caffeine today, so the caffeine is kinda could be killing any chance of my brain being normal. I could ban Lint, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm too lazy to tell anyone else to ban him, and I'm too lazy to click ban. I also didn't see what he said. I'm just tired. I am die. Wait. Oh yeah, I meant to turn off the dead eyes. I meant to turn them off after I talked about my bus and backpack story. But then I just left them on. Instead of the stream getting more energy later, you guys just had an entire stream that's a vibe. At least the stream worked in the end. Man, I still can't believe the peak content that you guys want to see is this. Or is this what I signed up for? Is this what VTuber fans are into these days? I'm hiding so. Yes. I found the new meta. I found the new meta. Mukbang where you're very tired on a bad day. That's it, that's the meta. Majority is like that now. Through this stream, have I become normal? Have I become normal? Or is it just that everything else is so common and already done? Yeah, you guys want no brain. Sesame ball is so good. Points are points you can use to redeem stuff. And put exclamation point, I think it's commands. And should explain a bit. Inclusive 14. Being tired and emotional in strange places is so relatable. That's why zatsus are easier to do when I travel. Because I'm so confused as to what the hell is going on ever when I travel. If I tried to do zatsu normally from the warehouse, I think it would be harder. I don't think I'd be able to do it, actually. I'm in like a different headspace when I travel where it feels a little easier. Wait. I like how the redeem is loading at hotel Wi-Fi speed. Oh my gosh. It didn't even have time to load the image, wow. A lot more echo, yeah. That's because, you see, I spent a lot of time. I hope the travel streams make you appreciate how much time I put into the audio quality in the box. I really did put a lot of time, effort, and money into making sure that the box was like soundproofed and sound treated so that it sounds really nice whenever I stream. And when I travel, I don't have that same amount of soundproofing and sound treatment, so it sounds more like a normal room. And yeah. I hope you guys appreciate how much work I normally put into my audio. I'm not able to do it right away because it requires actually controlling the space, and I can't do that when I'm away. Wow. As an avid headphone viewer, I can tell when you change mics in the box. And this lady, yeah! I do have 2 different mics that I use in the box. I have one that I use for karaoke only streams, and then I use it for flute as well because it's a lot more sensitive. And then I have one that I use for regular streaming because it's a little more even across like pitches and distance. It's not as sensitive. So it's a little more predictable when I'm playing games and like moving all over the place. I'm curious, Miss Sunro, is there like different traits you like of each microphone, or do you have a preferred one? I have them both for different reasons, so I'm not gonna like switch to just one. I'm just curious. I like the crispy one that I use for karaoke, but it's too difficult to use that for regular streams because of the positioning I need for it to make it sound good. Alright, I finished the food. I'm gonna throw this in the garbage. Bam. I like the brighter tones of the karaoke mic. Yeah! I like the brighter tones of it too, but it doesn't work very good for streaming. The one I have right now, I was also told, is actually a very bright microphone. I just don't like this one as much when I'm in the box because I really like the other one. Oh, don't make this follow. What are the mics that you use? Okay, when I travel, I use Apogee Hype Mic. I don't think it's Hype Mic Plus, or it might be, I don't know. It has a built-in compressor, like right in the microphone. I'm not using audio hardware, where you can compress 3 different levels. I'm gonna test them. It's gonna sound really weird for a second. Okay, this is no compressor. This is no compressor. This is level 1 compressor. I usually use level 1 compressor when traveling because if I'm talking really soft, it's easier to hear. This is level 2 compressor, so it makes me a little bit louder and evens out all the audio, and level 3 is going to be really loud. Hold on. This is level 3. It basically makes you sound like a radio star. It just turns your voice into a big box. But when I'm away, I like to use the level 1. Max! Also, hold on. Before I end stream, I'm just going to wash my hands and break off the part of the cookie I bit from and eat that. Okay. Attacking while I'm gone. Please. Okay. I'm just going to break off with this quite a bit, actually. There we go. I took a really big bite. Okay, that's everything I have to do. Put it in a bowl. You heard the water running. Of course you did. The bathroom is right behind this table. Yeah. It's right behind the table. So you have to. Man. I'm really gonna go to sleep for like 3 hours after this. Whoops. That's okay, it'll make it easier to sleep on the plane. Oh my god, my nose is so stuffy from the peppers. My nose. I'm gonna blow my nose. We'll have to do that after I end the stream. You guys don't want to hear me blow my nose. Recorded F5. Nice! Imagine, since you said you usually do lower notes, that was hard to do. You don't know that. Lower nose is... Let me backtrack and make a new statement. I don't want you guys to hear that. No. It's too nasty. Yeah. Yeah. Some good cookie. I don't like sweets that much, so I don't eat them very often. But when I do, out of all the types of sweets, cookies are one of my favorites. But I like when they're crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. This one's very crunchy outside, soft inside. Very good. It's your classic expensive Starbucks cookie, except I got it for free. Because the staff member took one look at me and was like, this person needs a cookie. I lost your sweet tooth. Same though, I used to have a really big sweet tooth. I outgrew it though, and now I preferred spicy food. But since I can't have spicy food anymore, I prefer savory food. And the rare time I get to enjoy spicy food. Almost the Me channel theme, and it does slap. Why do you think this song is so iconic? It goes hard. You know what I should do? A stream where I just play this on flute for 3 hours straight. Wait. Oh shit, I missed my meds. I was supposed to take my meds 2.5 hours ago, shit. This is probably why it's getting a bit worse again. I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up the stream and go take my meds. Every 2 minutes I switch instruments. I don't know enough instruments to do that. Doesn't it change key a few times too? Wait. Exactly, no speak, only we flirt. Oh. I'm so tired that I mixed up the words. I thought the word for Wii was the word for flute, and I was like, oh my god, the instrument name even sounds like the console. And then I remembered, no, that's the Wii flute, not Wii. I mixed up which word was what in my brain, and I thought the Wii was the instrument name. And oh my god, my brain. I think this is the point of overtired, where you reach pure insanity. You're never going to get a stream with this level of exhaustion on purpose. You'll get them on occasion, but they'll never be on purpose. Okay, I gotta raid some people and take my meds. It's the last day of my meds, and then I gotta wait a couple weeks until it clears out, so I don't want to mess up the last day too much. Okay. What was I doing? What was I doing? What was I doing? Shit, I don't remember. Reading. I was reading. I was like, there's something I gotta do before I can end stream, but I don't know what it is. Alright, hold on. Let me get some stream BGM. So that we actually have some. Oh yeah. This one seems fitting enough. Okay. Is that... I think that BGM works. Let's see who we can read. I'll drop my links again just in case, but I think it's been taken care of. Oh wait, I have the rogue chat up. That live event is over. That's from a broken stream earlier. Alright, let me put the links up again. I think Josh took care of them all, but it's a habit I can't break. You can get them twice. Which means if you haven't clicked any of them, now you super have to. Wait. Okay. Okay. But pay is you play is. Okay, we're gonna raid first on Twitch, then we'll raid on YouTube. I'm not going to pull up the images because it's a little hard on laptop, but I will still read out the rules so that you guys know who I'm raiding. Who is live asleep? Someone's doing a birthday subathon. Maybe we can hit them. They're not talking a lot right now. Because they're playing Guilty Gear and they're really intense into it. But we're gonna raid Space Ghostess, who is Geist. And right now, Geist rules. Let me read them real quick. Be nice, don't insult others in chat. No self-promotion. If I'm not talking about a streamer, please do not randomly bring them up. If I didn't ask for critique, I don't want it. No backseating unless I ask for help. Yeah. That's it. So we're gonna raid Geist on Twitch. And then we'll find someone to raid on YouTube. Yay. So if you're on YouTube, stick around. Oh my god, my congestion. You guys are getting sinuses ASMR, I'm so sorry. And hopefully next time I travel, we can have better Wi-Fi so we don't have to have this shit quality. Or better Ethernet. I'll take my meds, I won't forget, don't worry. Alright. Alright, let's read on Twitch now. Or on YouTube now. Hold on. Alright, let's set up a YouTube read. And this isn't a backroom song. The song was made by Noble just for my streams. Okay. Let's see if we can read on YouTube now. Someone's doing Howl's Moving Castle. Let me double check if this is what I think it is. I'd love to send you guys here. Yeah, maybe. I don't think it's a watch along. I think they're doing a deep dive. Let me double check. If they're watching the movie, I don't want to send you guys there because then you'll end up mid-movie and it's kind of not worth it. But let's see. Oh yeah, no, they're watching the movie. I don't want to send you guys to someone just watching a movie because then you'll get into the movie late. So let's see. Where else can I send you? I'm gonna send you guys to one of the new girls from V Reverie, I think. Let me see. Yeet. I'm gonna send you guys to Lana Iana playing Under Lilies, cause I didn't manage to catch her debut. So I might as well go check her out now for a few minutes while I turn everything off and go to sleep. So, Lana's rules real quick before we head over. Please be kind and respectful towards others. No discrimination of any form is tolerated. No spoilers. I don't mind some backseating, but if you go on a rant about why I did or didn't do something, I'll get annoyed. I don't mind teasing, but don't be a prick about it. Stay on topic. Don't bring up any other individuals unless they are brought up first on stream. And spamming or private information is not allowed. So I'm gonna send you guys over to have fun with Lana Yana, okay? Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Let me make sure it's set up. Okay.